I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. What up? When I was a little boy, I put my hood on my back. All eyes on me and nobody cut me no slack. While bowling up and down, that cold money was all I thought. And daddy was selling drugs, so it made me sick fuck sports. Him teaching me the game, felt like he was passing the torch. In front of projects, I jumped off the stoop, not a port. My OGs was my idols, not no Meech or Rick Ross. And remember, to be a boss, life was always the cause. I carry Christ on my back, that's why they call me the cross. And whenever shit was rough, I just hustle and stay my course. And every time I pull myself back on my feet, digging my cleats. Every step I take, rip up the streets. A gun in a vest, some money and weed is all I need. When I hit the block, my mama started losing her sleep. To love a nigga like me is really not for the weak. I became a villain after that 100 bullets ate up my Uncle G. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that.
What up? Welcome to another episode of Good Dad, Bad Son with your favorite cousins. What up, Kurt? What up, Zah?
Peace.
Long time, brother.
No question about it.
Welcome back.
No question. What up with it?
Got Banks in the chat, Cross in the chat.
Oh, Lord. How y'all get him in the chat, man?
He is the chat now. That's his.
He is the chat.
It's official.
Y'all made him a moderator.
You see his little blue wrench?
Something wrong with that stuff, bro.
What's the deal, y'all?
Man, happy to be here, bro. I was looking forward to the night. I was chilling all day.
Yeah, I heard you was in the spot last night. You was in patio, man.
Man, it was a good time. I wish I could enjoy it like I wanted to. I was still a little under the weather, but it was a good time. Georgia came back and did their thing. Made for a good evening. I gotta stay up out of there though.
What's the deal, Zah? What you looking like? What's up? What's up, Banks? What's good? What up, TT?
It's good with it.
Cross, what up? What's it looking like? What's it looking like on them tickets?
Building.
Bad Sunday, bro. Bad Sunday. Good dad, bad son, bad Sunday.
What happened? Somebody messed your ticket up?
Who ain't covered?
Man, listen, bro.
Who ain't
It's
covering,
always
man?
one, bro. It's always one. You got to do a one leg if you're trying to be successful.
Yeah.
1-2 leg. You throwing 3 and 4. Somebody gonna mess it up, bro.
What, on an NFL tip or like college football?
Man, college, bro. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. That's just so sad, bro. Like, this shit's starting to show you more and more that it's rigged, but we run right into it. You know what I mean?
You think
Can't
it's
wait to
rigged?
get up. Yeah, you know that shit rigged, bro. But we, me knowing that it's rigged, and I still ready to put a ticket in every day. You feel me? That's the mindset of it, bro. Chasing bread.
Yeah. That's the lure of it. Like I know I'm a beat the riggers.
You feel me? I'm gonna beat the riggers, bro. Like, that's how you got to look at it, though. You got to be on the right side. It's all about what side you're gonna be on. If you're gonna be on, you can't be on the favorites, bro. The favorites for the public. You got to be on the dog.
Yeah.
Bottom line, bro.
So you had Alabama for sure.
Will,
You
every
already know that.
time I try to agree with you, Will,
Uh-huh.
you fuck it up.
What I do
Bills
now?
The
Oh,
Bills,
boy.
they lost 2 in a row to some shitty teams. Fuck
No, we
this.
only lost one.
No, they lost last week and the week before.
No, they didn't.
You did.
Bro, we 4-1.
Pull up their
They only
record,
lost
man.
one game. They only lost against New England.
New England,
Kurt, you
yeah.
never know what you're talking about.
Kirk,
You never know.
I'm getting ready to pull it up.
You never know what you talking about, man.
Philly was undefeated and they lost 2 in a row. Unless you saying we're gonna lose to Atlanta tomorrow.
You better know who Buffalo is. You better know the difference between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm telling you.
And they lost to the Giants, a New York team, so he can't really go too far with that.
The number one team in the AFC East right now is the Bills.
How they lose to the Patriots?
You heard my man Zah just said the shit rigged, bro. we could beat Baltimore, Kansas City,
Feel me?
right? Philly, and then we
Yeah,
go to New England, like forget how to play football, bro.
no question about it. That's a tough
E-
one.
Even though they give up 100 points a game, it's just their offense put up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh Allen gonna just outscore you.
Yeah. Yeah, our defense ain't really hitting right now.
But playoffs defense is what wins games.
That's a fact.
Hmm.
Who you going with? Who you going with, Kurt?
I ain't really got a team this year. I like Philly. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that team. Baltimore then fell off. They getting their ass beat all over the place this year.
Lamar hurt. He out for a few weeks, ain't he? Hamstring.
Yep.
So they threw for now. Henry won't stop fumbling. I don't know what's going on in Baltimore.
They it look like they fell apart, but it's starting at the beginning of this year. They just ain't. I don't know. I'm not used to seeing them like that.
Bro, I lost money the first week when they played Buffalo, bro. I lost that day with Denver. This man, listen, bro. With Denver, 8.5, bro. To Tennessee, the worst team in the league. They
Yep.
got me on that, bro. They on the 30-yard line
Hmm.
with a minute and 40 some seconds left to go in the game. 4th and 3, bro. They up 8.
Yeah.
This what I'm trying to show you how the game is rigged. They got a kicker that can kick a 70-yarder. They on the 30-yard line, bro. Ask me what Sean Payton did, bro.
Quarterback sneak.
Sean Payton told Bo Nix to drop back and just throw the ball in the air out of bounds, bro. Make it make sense, bro. If you kick the field goal, you go up 11.
Yeah.
But the spread, the line is 8.5.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can't cover.
Right.
They
Right.
beat them by 8. It's 20-12. All I need is the hook for me to win, bro. On their 30-yard line, bro. Instead of them going kick the field goal to ice the game to go up 11,
To guarantee to win.
they guarantee to win. Like the commentator said, you don't want to get the ball up right here.
Anything could happen. Right.
Bro, they don't
Hey,
even care, bro. He threw the ball direct. When I say in the air, I'm not talking about for a bump. No, like he was trying to kill a bird. You hear me?
hey,
And out of bounds, bro. Who does that, bro?
What
That's
up?
well,
What
crazy,
up,
bro. I lost
Steven?
that. And then
the,
I'm messing with. I got
Come
Baltimore.
on, Kurt.
I got Baltimore against Buffalo that same night.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens is up 20. The Ravens is up 15 points, bro. With like
Game
3 minutes
over.
left in the game, they lose the game. Fans walking away out the stand and everything, bro, in Buffalo, bro.
Yep. I seen it.
I woke up and seen that I lost, bro. I was like, you got to be kidding me,
How?
bro. Derrick Henry
yeah,
put the ball on the ground, bro. On the 30, they go. Like, listen, man, yeah, it's rigged, bro.
He been
the
fumbling ever since though.
last time I ever betted on a game, NFL, because I always kind of seen it as kind of set up. It was Seattle versus New England, and they had what happened?
Oh yeah,
Can you hear me?
You talking about when they instead of them doing Marshawn Lynch, they threw the ball. He threw the ball and they
They
picked it off in
had
the end zone.
4th and 1 with 1 yard to go.
With
Right.
Marshawn
And
It
Lynch.
was first. It was first down on the 2-yard line. You got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. What are you doing throwing?
look, Vince Lombardi turned over in his grave. You know, it was always about run it down their throat
No
and make them
question.
stop the run.
Hmm.
You got 4 downs to get into the
You
end zone.
got
Where
four
is you
down to get
throwing
in
the
the end
ball?
zone. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
crazy. And I think Russell Wilson
Ain't never recovered.
changed the play. He did that himself. He
You think
changed the
so?
play on his own. Yeah, they talked about that.
My fault. Y'all can hear that?
Marshawn Lynch went to Pete Carroll after the
My
game
fault.
and laughed in his face like, "You stupid. Why you didn't give me
Wow.
the ball?"
Yeah, he sure did. He ran to the sideline and laughed in his coach face.
And left his coach face behind it. Yeah, bro. Dummy.
That's crazy.
You got to run the ball on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, that shit don't make sense. I was in prison, bro. I was in the feds, bro. I
You
lost a
see what
bag that day,
you,
bro.
you
It
see
ain't the
what
first
Philly
time.
do. You see what Philly do. The push tush or whatever the hell they call that thing.
Ain't nobody gonna stop it, but they ain't gonna beat nobody because can't nobody stand. Your boy hurts, man. Nobody on the same page. I mean, you got AJ. You got AJ Brown when he go to the sideline, he reading a book and tweeting. He ain't even in the game, bro. It's something going on over there, bro. Saquon Barkley,
Had
Devontae
5
Smith.
carries. How?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's a joke.
They can't. Y'all think because they won it all last year. They might be coming off of that championship high.
My opinion, BJ, they got this. How I look at it. It might change the pendulum for how y'all see it, but the way I see it, it's been Kansas City, right? Kansas City last year wouldn't. Kansas City probably covered 2 games out of the whole year last year, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They were the champions. You get what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
would State Farm, bro. It's like a lot of people don't be understanding it, but they would State Farm, bro. It's a lot of money. They made Kansas City make it to the playoff, make it
You
to the
think
Super Bowl.
Vegas putting in calls or something? People putting in calls for these people not to cover the spread and shit like that.
You gotta think about it like this, bro. It was they coming out with all of this stuff now, right? The owners get 5% of the betting on their
Revenue.
teams,
Mm-hmm.
the revenue of betting. So now you can
Oh,
turn
that's
the TV
crazy.
on and you will see Bet MGM in the stadium. You'll see
Mm-hmm.
DraftKings in the stadium
Mm-hmm.
somewhere. You'll see FanDuel in the stadium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They are promoting it. How
yeah, I
can you
believe
do
it.
that, bro? And the players can't gamble.
Can't.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Hey, it's a plantation.
It's a plantation, bro.
It's a
So that
plantation,
Yeah,
explains
boy.
why
bro.
Saquon get 5 carries, why Cook ain't in the fourth
Mm-hmm.
quarter. Like it's a
Thank you.
joke. It's a joke.
They know they
Mm-hmm.
got to pay in the beginning of the season. People make picks, right, to put Saquon Barkley. I think they had Saquon Barkley to get 1,800 yards. If I put that in the beginning of the season, just say I put $1,000 on it, that joint might be plus 1,200 for him to do that.
Mm-hmm.
12 plus 2,000.
Right.
Bro, he's not gonna. They only hand the ball. They making sure he don't get 1,800 yards this year. Do you get
That's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah. So all this shit is set up, bro. They'll pull the guy out. Duda got him all the way down there. Taylor did it. Jonathan Taylor did it for Indianapolis. Got all the way down to the 1 yard line. They pull him out. They put a
Mm-hmm.
rookie in to run a touchdown. Why? Because the player prop with Jonathan Taylor was for him for a touchdown. Nah, he didn't get one that game.
Yep.
Put the rookie in to get it.
They don't even
Just
try
so
to hide
somebody
it.
lose it. You feel me? Just so somebody lose a player prop for him not getting a touch. The man got 130 yards, but ain't got a touch. But he ran it all the way to the goal line. Yeah, be
Yeah.
shit like that, bro. You just got to be able to see it. When
That's
they
a fact.
always promoting the guy's yard like they do that with Derrick Henry all the time before a game. Oh, Derrick Henry up to get up. If he do this, he'll do this. Every time you see the over and the under on Derrick Henry, take the under. When they talking about it like that.
Unless he playing Buffalo, he gonna get
Unless
200
he
for sure
playing
against
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
For
Maine said it's
sure.
called gambling because you don't know what's gonna happen. If it was that easy, we'd all be rich.
That's a fact.
It's true that. What up, man?
Oh, I didn't even see this one. Yo, eBay saw that at the Chiefs and Eagles game. MGM betting on screen. Damn,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
I didn't know that. My man Jay said he saw that at the Chiefs and Eagles games. MGM betting on screen.
Yeah, bro. It's possible. It's a conflict of interest, bro.
Yep.
It's a conflict of interest. And like I said, the Philly coach, bro, he plays right into the hand of Vegas. He'll be at the goal line, bro, and it's 3 minutes left in the game. He'll make the other team use all their timeouts and then knee it. But he need one field goal for the world to cover the
Right.
line. But he
Uh-oh.
on cover. Yeah, bro, he be doing the nuttiest shit. He'll have Jalen Hurts sliding down and yeah, bro, I see the play, bro. He's another one. He's another one. On prime time days, y'all couldn't have seen that game against the Giants they played, bro. That was embarrassing.
Who
Who?
the Eagles?
Yeah, the Eagles and the Giants. Who was Thursday?
Thursday.
It's all prime time games, bro. Prime time
It was
games.
that bad.
94% of the money is on the spread with Philly.
Yeah.
Meaning the whole world,
Oh, yeah.
94% of the world's putting
94%.
their money on
Yeah.
Philly. The money line
6%
is
people bet with
91% of
Giants.
the money, huh?
Yeah. 6% bet with the Giants. Only 6% of the
Vegas ain't paying it, man. They ain't paying that.
Eagles threw that game. Jay said Eagles
Come
threw
on,
the
bro.
game.
Yeah, bro. They not paying it. They showed it. I got the joint on my joint. I'll send it to you later, BJ, where they show it was 417,000 bets came
I
in
believe that.
on Philly.
Yeah.
Came up to like 15 or 18 million. They
Yeah.
not paying that out, bro. And that's just a funny
So
sketch
you
number.
say if Vegas doing that, then Vegas is probably making 50 million a week.
Easily.
Yeah.
So
On
that's
the
just
low
one game.
end.
That's just
On the
one
low
game.
end. Right.
That's on
That's
one
just one
game.
game. I'm
You feel
talking about
me?
like profiting at least 50 million a week. At least.
Easy. And that's nothing. They
Profit.
said the first week of NFL
All
football,
profit because they gotta pay other people too. Everybody's
fact,
getting paid. Everybody's getting a piece.
Right.
100%.
But they gotta pay other people too. So
Yeah, bro.
is the mob still running that?
Everybody, you know, their hands involved in it because, you know, I feel like they started all of that in Vegas. You know, they got their hand in it. You know what I mean? It's a corrupt system all the way around the board. The owners and all of them is involved in it. So you never know. Like I said, on these prime time days, like tonight, Detroit and Kansas is playing tonight. These are prime time nights.
That's
This
a
is
good one
when
too.
you got to
Detroit
change
and
your
Kansas.
mind on how you see things. Detroit been dogging people. They've been dogging people.
Not tonight.
Their line was 2.5. Detroit getting money from Kansas City. How? They telling you where it's going, bro. And Detroit winning right now, but somehow I guarantee you they're gonna cover their line or they're gonna win outright.
Stream East got shut down week 1. NFL don't play about their money. Yo, that's what messed me up with seeing the fight. Boots had a fight. Boots fought this weekend.
That was crazy.
Boots fought. I didn't even know. I just so happened to be at Burt crib.
Mm-hmm.
And we just jumped on YouTube and the weigh-in was on. I said, damn, Boots got to fight. That's why Bud don't need to fight him right there. Niggas don't even know Boots fighting this week.
Damn.
You feel me?
And
Bro?
I don't even know who that dude was. I ain't never heard of him.
Yeah, we know Stream East was illegal. Yeah. Lima. I heard the name before, but I knew Boots was gonna clean him up. Matter of fact, we get to it. We got a lot of stuff to cover, man. Let's get into it. We can start with Boots though.
Let's do it.
Let's start with Boots. Oh my bad. Boots cleaned him up first round, like 50-something seconds, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, Boots cleaned him up nice.
You'll be sick if you ordered that on pay-per-view.
You think Boots will beat Keith Thurman?
Hell yeah.
Against Erickson Lubin here on DAZN, but man, did Boots come right out of the gates like Usain Bolt.
And that's the way he needed to come out. He wanted to show that this man did not belong with him. Yes, he got the opportunity. Yes, he was on a winning streak. But when it comes to pound for pound skill, there's levels to this. And Jerome Boots showed this man that he's the top of the level. That's what you got to do to send messages and shockwaves across the division.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that Boots Ennis won this fight. I'm shocked that he did it in the way that he did. Lima is a strong guy that's faced some decent punches in his career, and he just got dismantled.
He hit him with everything, bro.
So they got him up out of there in half a minute, 20 seconds?
50-something seconds, man.
Sheesh.
See, I don't like stuff like that.
50-something seconds, man. I'm glad he did that, though. I'm glad he did that. Go and get it over with.
We used to do that. We used to love that back in the day when Tyson used to get people out of there early. That's not good for boxing no more. Yeah. That's not good for fans. That's not good for.
That ain't good for the money.
It's the same as it used to be back, exciting to us. Like you said, BJ, when we used to see Tyson get people out of there in 30 seconds. Now, bro, it shows me you ain't fighting nobody, Boots. It shows me like he's not even. What are you fighting him for? You know what I mean? Like just to have a fight.
Because they can't get him no fights.
And they can't get him no fight.
Mm-mm.
And the average dude don't really want to fight Boots anyway. Boots ain't really playing around with nobody, bro. But he got to get his weight up. He got to get his followers. He got to get his, all that shit matters. Like you were saying, B.
Cal said, "What up, Raider Nation?" What they is 1-4? Cal, don't start.
people just got to win, man. That's I'm a clap for them, man. I'm a clap for the Raiders, man.
Them niggas 1-5.
Word, the mother.
I don't know. They
Clap for
might
these
have won
people, bro.
2.
Now, they only won one game, bro.
Man.
They
Raiders
1-4.
over
Yeah, he
Cowboys.
wasn't ready. Banks said, yeah, he wasn't ready. Yeah, he wasn't ready.
That's crazy though. But
A win is a damn win, y'all.
that's the truth.
Raider Nation.
That's the truth.
That's
One
fact.
put one foot in front of the other.
Win is a win.
I'm mad I ain't bet on them. Cause they covered the line. I'm hot about it, for real.
Let me Noah stuck in traffic. Let me let's get to it, man. Let me see what y'all think about this. Something about this, fellas and people.
Kurt, what you trying to show us, bro? Say what you got to talk. Say your piece.
Hold on.
You say they got him on the weed pack. Come out, send him back. Gumbo.
Okay.
You're making a big
Please
deal.
don't do this in front of my child, sir. No. Take me to my car, please. I will. You don't have to curse me. I
Oh
will.
yeah,
Let
he
me go.
knocked her out.
Please don't. You embarrassing my baby.
You pull away from me.
I'm not
You're
pulling
embarrassing
away from
yourself.
you. You got me fucked up. You
pull
gonna punch me? You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me?
You pull away from me
You
again.
gonna hit me?
You pull away from me again, you're going to jail. You pull away from me again, you're going to jail. You pull away from me again, you're going to jail.
Come to my baby's school. Come to my baby's school. Please, call my mama. Please, call my mama.
I'm about to put you on the ground. I'm about to put you on the ground. I'm about to put you on the ground. Quit pulling away from me. You're going to jail. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Quit pulling away from me. Quit pulling away from me.
Get my baby my purse.
She's going to jail.
Keep my purse. Keep my purse.
Oh, you gonna fight me? You were too close.
Get off me, Parker. Get off of me. Get the fuck off me. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back right now. Put your hand behind.
I can't breathe. Stop! I can't breathe.
Get someone to help me now. Get someone to help me now.
You make this shit worse.
He got a bite mark on his arm. What is that? Is that from her?
I'll do it, please. He's choking me. He's choking me. He's choking me. He's choking me.
He's struggling too.
I can't. He's choking me. I can't breathe. Please. Please, somebody. Help me. 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 Help me, sir. Help me, please. Help me. Help me. Help me.
What I have the other view. He's bleeding and everything.
It's you. Show me a 45.
What's the pin number to your phone so we can call your mom? You gonna read the number in my head? 86.
Back up. Back up. Found a law enforcement officer. Female punched me. And we fought. And this is your 1845 Bassett Road.
I said, where his back at?
You need to go inside.
Who is he?
Who is it? I'm on the
He was a
Watch
teacher.
out, move.
Oh shit. Oh well. What I think? What I think, man?
Bro, what they doing all of that for? What that was behind?
Anybody know the genesis of it?
It was over a parked car or something. She parked her car. She left her car. She had the school. She left her car running in the intersection. That's what it started with.
So why would it result? Then they grabbing her and choking her and
That
stuff.
shit too much, man.
Y'all don't think she got no responsibility in what happened?
She's being charged with assault. She bit him.
He got a hell of a
punched him.
bite mark in his arm.
Yeah, she's definitely being charged with assault.
But did she bite him when he had her in a chokehold? Because I would have bit him too, bro.
No,
Swear to
for
God.
sure. I mean, I don't. You know what I mean? That's why I don't know.
You make a bad situation worse, though.
Yeah,
they both could have handled
That's a
it
lot.
differently.
Yeah, she doing a lot, bro.
She's doing too much.
That was too much, bro. Like the kids there, bro. Like now I started to be like BJ, like just calm down. Hey, yo, all right, yo, what y'all need me to do? You need to put my hand behind my back? What's up?
I'm going to jail. I ain't doing all that.
You know, we ain't even gonna get hysterical for you to start twisting my arm and slamming me.
They about to beat you up, and you still going to jail.
You about to beat you up now.
This her charge. Erica McGriff, 39, has been arrested on charges of battery on law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, and operating a motor vehicle while having a revoked driver's license, all third-degree felonies, each punishable by up to 5 years in prison. Yeah, she all the way in the wrong.
Yeah.
But this, I did it on purpose. Yeah, I started the video there on purpose.
Okay.
Just to see how y'all will feel about it, seeing it from right there, as opposed to like the beginning.
But he a sucker though. He couldn't get her in cuffs without slamming her by her hair.
She ain't no little girl.
Pocket, though, bro.
True.
She ain't no little girl. Here you go.
Okay.
Over here, please don't, please, hey.
You right here with your
Hey,
student?
hey.
You right here with your student?
This is my daughter. Please do not touch me.
Do you want to go to jail?
Don't touch me. I do not, sir. I did not do anything wrong.
Yes, you
I did not do anything
left your vehicle
wrong.
unattended.
No, I did not leave that
You can
vehicle.
get a ticket.
I was the passenger.
You can get
the
a
driver
ticket.
went to the school. The driver is at the
You
school,
can get
sir.
a ticket.
I will leave.
Listen, you can get a ticket, or you can keep playing these games and go to jail.
Okay, so I see what's going on already. She
Take
hopped
your
out
ticket
that
and
car.
bounce.
She hopped out that car. She know her license is messed up.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't supposed to be driving. She done stopped right there to walk over there to pick her daughter up in the intersection, and the police nigga is pressing her. And he's seen her pull up, drive. She the only one in the car.
Yeah.
But she trying to play off like she the passenger and all this, da. Yeah. So that I see what's going on now. That's my first time watching it too.
Take your ticket and bounce, lady.
Yeah, take your ticket. You messed up.
I'm gonna give you one chance.
Sir,
You creating the drama.
I don't want any drama. I want to go home and I want to
Okay,
leave.
then
I
let's
just
go
came
over
to pick
here
up
right
my
now.
child.
Okay.
I just came to pick up my child.
You're making
That's
this way
all.
more than
Listen,
be. Walk.
please don't grab me. Please don't
Walk
grab me.
back
Don't
to your
grab
car.
me. Sir, let me go. You hurting my
You're not
baby.
playing.
No, I'm going back to my car. Let me. Money. I mean.
You're making a big
Please
deal.
don't do this in front of my child, sir. No. Take me to my car, please. I will. You don't have to curse me. I will let him go. Please don't. You're embarrassing my baby.
You're pulling away from me.
Sir, I'm not
You're
pulling
embarrassing
away from
yourself.
you. You got me fucked up. You
pulling-
won't punch me. No.
She resisting arrest, kid. Once you start resisting arrest, you open the door for everything that happens after that.
The man said, you can take this ticket or you can keep playing this game and go to jail.
Yeah. She's talking about you got me fucked up and all that. Nah, that ain't your baby daddy.
Right.
That ain't your baby daddy. That's a white cop in Jacksonville, Florida.
Policeman, yeah.
He is not gonna let you win.
Straight up.
In any way.
It's
Yeah, to do his job.
She wrong.
Out of pocket. Yeah.
She wrong.
Dead,
and she tried to square up with him.
She did. He said, you gonna fight me?
She went to squaring up with him.
She's lucky to be alive.
She had on the floor. Somehow she got backed up and went to square up with him. Word up. Damn, shorty.
Suleiman says the officer was mad aggressive and had some anger built up. Do y'all see that? No? Yes, no?
Again, with a 25-foot area to safely detain McGriff, and after he gave them verbal warning to get back. They did not comply. Because Officer Holton was outfitted with a body-worn camera, his interactions with McGriff, Gibson, and others on scene were recorded. So I'll share that footage with you now. And additionally, a spectator on scene recorded part of the incident on a cell phone. Some of that cell phone footage has been posted on social media platforms. I will play that cell phone video after the body-worn camera footage is shown.
She looked totally different. Yeah, it's
No,
over
that
with.
wasn't her. That must have been McGriff. We watched McGriff. Gibson must have just been in the way. We ain't
Oh,
seen her
two
on
people
video.
got locked up?
Yeah. Or is the cop
She
named
wrong.
McGriff?
Either way, or she wrong.
Why did
They
he
gonna
grab
handle
her?
you however they handle you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she wrong.
I actually want to know why he grabbed her in the first place.
That's a good question. He did put his hand on her, but I don't know.
How he supposed to know all of that? If she parking her car, I'm not understanding that.
He was there. He was at the school already, so he seen her pull up with her car and stop right there on the corner. You see where her car is in the intersection, and she walked to go get her daughter. You know what I mean? She don't even got a license. Her license revoked.
I don't even understand. Why are we getting that far? If I'm pulling up at a school to go and get my daughter, all right, cool. Like cop, yo, I'm gonna go get, oh, I need to get back in the car. What? I don't understand that shit, bro. Like, why did you try to give me a ticket?
Because she don't have a license. She's not supposed to be driving.
How do he
But
know that?
he didn't know that at first.
How he know that?
Okay, she's parked in the red. She's parked in the intersection. She's not supposed to be parked there. So
that was
she
the big.
jumped out
That's the issue. She parked where she ain't supposed to
jumped out
park.
the car and she's walking to the school. He's sitting there. He jumped out the car. He like, yo, where you going? You can't leave your car right there. She like, sir, that. Then she went to saying, oh, I was just a passenger. I was just a passenger. I wasn't driving the car. I just seen you get out the way. So once that's it. Red flag. Red flag. What you mean? You was just a passenger.
That's what he said. So you
saw
can get this
drive.
ticket, or you can keep playing games.
Get this ticket.
See you get out the driver's seat. You know how the game go. Yeah, man, she out of pocket, bro.
Yeah.
I try to come to her aid, man.
He immediately goes to, I was a passenger. Oh, you wrong. You might as well have just turned around and said, I'm gonna move that car right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least try to play it off like you had a license. I ain't justifying what he did to her.
May has a unique perspective. She was wrong. He was wrong.
That's how I feel, because him being a man, and one of the narrative that BJ always runs, women are always emotional. He could have handled it like, whatever the case, I'm getting ready to give you this ticket cause you whoa. He didn't have to put his hand. Once he put his hands on her, she automatically went, I can't, the way you touching me. And now she emotional.
You fail to realize, man. You fail to realize this is an officer of the law. Listen, when you in the wrong, they already is gonna do what they do. Yeah, they gonna grab your arm. Cause I asked you something, lady. Yeah, they gonna violate you at that moment. You get what I'm saying? Because their job is to charge you when you do some. Oh, you parking in it? All right, well, yo, come here a minute. Yeah, they gonna get you, bro. Like you can't get out of that. Like BJ said, you supposed to fake that. Yeah, let me go get this car moved. I'm sorry. Yeah, he might have had a different mindset about it, but you went to somewhere else with the whole situation. Like, no, he's an officer. He's a policeman. He's doing his job, bro. Like, yeah, he gonna grab her. In the end of the day, he supposed to. Yeah, they're not gonna let you walk off. He's trying to give you a ticket at this moment.
Suleiman said the officer is dead wrong for being so aggressive. Police officers need to be trained properly. He could have gave her a warning. Ain't no way he doing that to a white woman. Give her a ticket.
A white woman ain't gonna respond like that neither.
Yeah, a white woman not gonna be driving with a revoked license to the school.
Oh, some of them will. Yeah, they will.
They're not going. The point is, they ain't gonna respond like that. Some trailer trash, yeah. But they ain't gonna respond like that 9 times out of 10. Yeah. And if they respond like that too, they're gonna get twisted up too. They'll twist an arm over trailer trash.
You said they discriminating.
Yeah, they'll slam them on their head.
No question. They mad anyway because they like
they'll
that.
shoot them and kill them too. They'll kill some trailer trash.
But you gotta have a better reaction when you know you dead wrong.
You dead wrong.
Forget the car being parked where it ain't supposed to park. That's a ticket all day. You know you ain't got no license, lady. So you about to make a bad situation worse. You about to make a $75 ticket into a jail time possibly.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta, like you said, my officer, I didn't even see you over that. Because that's the end of the day. They don't want to be embarrassed. Cops don't want to be embarrassed.
Thank you.
So what's up with the onlookers though? Why y'all crowding around? Y'all gonna do something to the officer? Or y'all just coming to record?
That's all they doing, recording, man. They ain't finna do
Making
nothing.
it worse. Get off of her.
It's a
Yeah,
bunch
man.
of kids and
That's
teachers.
how they always do it, Will, too, bro. That escalated quicker than what it's supposed to be.
When
Yeah.
really they should have been telling her stop. Just
Yeah,
stop.
for real.
Let them put
Yeah.
you making it worse. You making it worse. Let them do
The
what he
teachers
do.
should have got them kids back. Like the officer, you know, most of them already be scary as hell anyway. Now he's surrounded by the whole school. He got to show up.
For sure. That's when they get off.
That's a fact.
Bank said Shorty was doing too much. I agree, Bank. Word up. I agree. You went to the cinema. The officer was mad aggressive and had some anger built up. Well, I'm mad. I'm way back here. I gotta catch up to y'all. Low frequency people. Facts. Yeah, we can't ignore the root of the problem. She was out of pocket. Yeah. She's the root of the problem.
Agreed.
Right. Y'all put white women on a pedestal. Just as many YouTube videos of them being niggas. Y'all be too emotional with that shit, man. It is what it is, man. Don't be too emotional, man. I know it's trailer trash out here.
They don't be discriminating for the most part. Like you said, if they get out of
Cop
bounds,
trained
they
for
get
combat
slammed too.
training.
Let's deal with this issue. Let's stop saying if the video just seen was.
Yeah, that's y'all going to that shit. Yo, if she was white, well, she not white, bro. Like it is what it is. We already know that. She's black.
We already know it's a different
That's why
playbook, right?
Yeah, she should have played the role way better than that. And she older. She should have acted.
That's what I'm talking about, Aaron. If you yelling and screaming, I can't breathe. You're breathing just fine.
Yeah, come on, man. That shit is corny. It's corny, bro. I ain't one of them niggas that's just gonna jump on that bandwagon, bro. That shit corny. You got your daughter there and all that.
In front of her kids.
You shouldn't be driving. You know what type of person we talking about anyway. She has a revoked license and going to pick her daughter up from school with a revoked license. Come on, grown woman, like get out of here. Or at least park. And then she parked in the intersection. She stopped the car on the corner in the intersection. In the way of kids trying to cross the street and all that. That she on the corner of the school.
To hell with everybody else.
Yeah, you all the way in the way. You caused that. You asked for that. At least be discreet about it. Park down the block and walk to the school.
Right.
She's supposed to park at the Popeyes or something.
Mm-hmm.
And walk. Oh, I got something for y'all.
Okay.
One thing about it, all that women, that was a woman and all that, you should never grab her like that. That shit go out the door with the police. They don't give a damn.
Specific. Abortion. You need abortion. If you don't get an abortion, you won't be successful. And then her being a woman who had never birthed a child, she's the perfect model to go around and say, no kids equals success. One of the issues that a lot of women battle with when they're making that decision as to whether or not they're going to go through with becoming a mother is people unfortunately think that kids equal a burden, kids equal a hindrance. Baby, I'm living the proof that a baby don't stop nothing. If anything, the baby opened way more doors for me than I can imagine because people don't tell her no. All right, you might think you want to tell me no, but you ain't gonna tell my baby no. My baby at 4 years old had the president of the United States and the vice president grabbing her Cheetos from backstage because she was pissed that they shut down the concessions. So she goes back there, we're back there to take our pictures. She just, and then JD, cousin Jadarius is like, yo, what's wrong? And then she goes, I want my Cheetos. And then Trump goes, Cheetos? And then JD goes, I think we can do that. And then he runs backstage behind some curtains. You hear some shuffling. Comes back out, he got Cheetos for the baby. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, if they would have did that for me, I wouldn't have never thought to ask them for Cheetos. So it's just like, I just feel for the women who feel like they can't do it. Yeah. Because there's so many avenues in which you can do it.
They got Cheetos. The racists went and got some Cheetos for the little black baby. Is that what happened? Kurt don't like that shit.
Because that's nonsense. It sounds like, I promise, it sounds like that dude that when I was down there in Georgia. I'm not racist. I got a black friend. One, stop
Nah,
it.
that nigga got a lot of black friends. All of them niggas back in the days was Trump man.
Yeah, because he was at them P. Diddy freak offs.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You're black. Hello. GT, who you talking to? You're black. Hold on, let me catch up. Yeah, they both was wrong, but she should have known better. Facts. Facts, TT. Yeah, she said the driver walked up to the school.
Yeah, well, he
Oh,
clearly
so was
seen
the
her hop
other
up.
lady? So the other lady was the driver? The one that looked older? Did she go to jail too? No way. No. Shorty was driving. She was driving. Yeah, she was lying. She was making something up. There would have been no reason for her to even be tripping especially if she wasn't driving.
She parked in the intersection like she the police.
Let's see what this nigga Don Lemon talking about, man.
No, it's not a criminal act. Okay. It's a misdemeanor.
So why are they being sent back and saying that they're breaking the law?
That's the point.
Okay, as somebody that actually...
We don't know if they're breaking the law because they won't tell. There's no due process. Where's the evidence? That's the whole point. And if they are breaking the law, most people will say, okay, then they need to go if they're criminals. But if they're not, why are they being rounded up and sent out? Especially when he promised to deport the criminals. And now he's not doing that.
Yeah, I don't think we're going...
Misdemeanor is not a crime.
Yeah.
So misdemeanor is not
it's not a criminal act. No, if you get charged with a misdemeanor, that's not a criminal act.
Why get charged at all then, if it's not a criminal act?
Because we have different levels of crime. Everything is not the same.
So it is crime.
No,
it's just
we have
levels.
different levels of. I shouldn't say crime, but it's not. It's not a crime. You're not breaking the law. I mean, you are breaking the law, but it's not a criminal act.
So it's breaking the law.
It's
No,
breaking the law, but it's
you're
just
not breaking the law.
level
The
of
misdemeanor is not
crime.
breaking the law.
No.
If you're speeding, drinking, get pulled over, DUI.
That's not a criminal act. Well, no, if you're speeding is a misdemeanor.
It's a misdemeanor. Right. So it's still breaking the law.
Okay, well, if you want to qualify that, we're doing semantics.
Because
But what I'm
you
saying,
get pulled over?
but what I'm trying to tell you is everything is not the same. It's all not one thing.
But is it the law?
What is it? The law that what?
Is it a law to come
Is
over
there a
legally?
law?
Is there a law?
There are rules that are processes that you should follow. Yeah, so you're breaking rules. You're breaking the rules, but you're not necessarily breaking a law.
So what happens when you break the rules?
Then you suffer the consequences. But the consequences should not. Look, no one is saying no one should suffer the consequences. You guys are getting things mixed up.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah, he sounds stupid, but that's the same thing Kurt be doing. That's
What's
the same
that?
thing. Trying to defend that dumb shit, and they end up sounding crazy. He talking about they breaking the rules, but they not breaking the law. And he said a misdemeanor is not a crime.
Yes, it is.
You heard that? Yeah,
But
he said a misdemeanor is not a crime.
He deporting people he's saying is breaking the law, but he's a felon, 34. He ain't served his time yet.
What?
Stop it.
Nigga, the president, he ain't serving no time, Kurt.
I don't want to hear that he the president. Nobody is above the law.
The president is.
No, he ain't.
A lot of people above the law.
His whole life is
How the
confusing.
law reads.
There's a lot of people above the law.
That's why
it sounds so stupid.
why they have the statue of the blind lady with the thing and the scale. You know, true justice is supposed to be blind. It don't care who you are. Nobody is above the law.
It ain't no
Stop.
true justice anywhere in the world, Kurt.
Where you live at?
Don't call one law a law, but it ain't for certain people. No, the law is the law. The law is what we supposed to abide by. All of us. You know, we're not talking, the reality is that some people get away with it, motherfuckers that got money. Yeah, but that don't mean it's no less of a crime.
I mean, bro, it's nowhere you're gonna go in the world, Kurt, that
justice is blind.
It's not gonna be people above the law, bro. I don't care where you go. Anywhere you go, it's gonna be people above the law.
Netanyahu is doing the same thing to the Palestinian people that Hitler did to them. Genocide. I don't care who does it. You ain't above the law.
Yeah.
Oh, but because he Netanyahu and he got this bully. It's one thing I learned years ago. Every bully has his day.
They starting to get down to that. They starting to not let everything slide.
Who you
Rich ain't
talking about,
sliding
Zach?
like they used to. You know what I mean? Like I remember a time where man, won't nobody going it, won't no presidents being even talked about. You know, not to the extent of, you know, they getting people in court now. You know, shit. You know that shit's starting to be out back. You can get away with this and that. Nah, man, you ain't getting away with nothing no more. I mean, I guess on that bigger level, that's the biggest level. You know what I mean? Presidents and you know what I mean. Trump was down there, so we know. You know, we you know people said it. You know, a lot of us we would have went to jail, but hey, man,
And it's
somebody got to
only
get away.
wait, it's on if it wasn't for his lackeys, those ass kisses that he had in Congress, he wouldn't be running for president. He wouldn't be president now. They
That's right.
found evidence to convict him in the House. Plain and simple. Evidence is evidence. You can sit and say, well, you know, I was found not guilty. The evidence showed they found you guilty. The Congress, those Republicans that had control of Congress, decided not to impeach him, even though he was impeached or found not to convict him of the impeachment. He was impeached twice for the
That's right.
same shit, for the same shit that he doing now. What they call it, the coup d'etat, whatever, you know. If you don't do this, then you know, he did that with Palestine. If you don't let us come in there and build, I'm gonna just let Israel blow y'all ass up. And then he mad because he ain't get no Nobel Peace Prize. He's not a peaceful person.
I don't think he mad at that.
Oh, he was pissed off. He was pissed off. Talking about it was rigged. Every time he can't get with his way, it's rigged or it's fake.
I didn't even see where he said that, but I saw where the lady called him who did get the Nobel Peace Prize and told him that it's his. It should be his. Don't nobody care about that shit, man. Nobody care about the Peace Prize.
Except that you get $1 million if you win it, or just some kind of millions of dollars.
For the Nobel Peace. Who's the lady that got it? What she got the Peace Prize for?
She the president of that country they sending all them immigrants back to.
Oh, that's why she got it.
Well, no, she was elected president of El Salvador, one of them countries down there, but she's in exile because, you know, them gangs down there took over the palace or whatever it is they got going on or something like that.
Let me see. Let's talk about Letitia James, your girl Letitia James. Since you're talking about people that's breaking laws.
That is a political hit.
Johnny said his ass don't qualify for the Peace Prize.
Right now, as we are learning here into our newsroom that a grand jury has indicted New York Attorney General Letitia James on potential around alleged fraud, indicted on fraud charge in the latest case against a Trump foe. This, according to an Associated Press source. The contents of the indictment still not unsealed as of Thursday afternoon. James has been under investigation since May over a 2023 mortgage she took out to help a niece buy a home in Norfolk, Virginia. Of course, this also coming in the same district, the Eastern District of Virginia, that we saw earlier within the last several weeks. James Comey get indicted as the U.S. Attorney there, Lindsay Halligan. She is now in that position after under pressure by Trump to bring charges against Comey and James. Eric Seibert resigned, was replaced by the U.S. Attorney, a former personal attorney to Trump, Lindsay Halligan. So the charges obviously come as Trump continues to call for his enemies to be prosecuted in court. Former FBI Director James Comey pleaded not guilty on Wednesday to allegedly making a false statement in a congressional proceeding. The Justice Department also opened investigation into former Trump National Security Advisor John Bolton, Democrat Adam Schiff, and others. Of course, Letitia James, the relationship between her and Trump has been adversarial for years as James campaigned on promises to investigate Trump and ultimately won a civil
fraud case against Trump, his adult sons, and his real estate business. The judge found them liable for fraud for inflating the value of their properties and ordered Trump to pay $355 million in penalties. Trump has appealed that case. So some big news here. New York Attorney General Letitia James indicted on a fraud charge by a grand jury there in Virginia. So obviously big breaking news that we're following here on Live Now from Fox, and the second such indictment in as many weeks there in this district in Eastern Virginia by Lindsay Halligan. James Comey, we do know that it happened yesterday. He pleaded not guilty. That will not move forward until January 5 of next year. So a lot to dive into a little bit later on. But first, let's sign away for a quick 2-minute break.
Never sue the...
She going to jail, Kurt.
No, she ain't. No, she ain't.
Going to jail, Kurt.
I guarantee you she don't. And you know
so
why?
Mad at Trump. Go ahead.
Wait, no, we just going according to fact. We ain't with all of that us versus them. You know, you so in love with Donald Trump, you should dye your hair white like he is. You know, all I'm saying is this. I know James Comey gonna get off. You know why? Democrats or Republicans don't like him, right? But it's a known fact that Trump used the power. The president ain't supposed to weigh in on no DOJ because they're not lawyers for the president. They're lawyers for the presidency. Now, when they went to indict him with the person that they had elected in, and the dude said it ain't enough evidence to move forward, he went and hired real estate lawyer or something and fired that man and said, I want you to indict her, get her indicted. And that shows that that's a political retribution type of thing, because he wouldn't, go according to what the hell. James Comey was his pick. But when James Comey exposed him, now he's going to try to go after every Democrat, because they're not going to indict. They indicted him. They're going to end up throwing that out. I guarantee you, they're going to end up throwing that out.
All right, but I'm talking about Letitia.
The first lawyers that looked at the case that Donald Trump ordered them to do, they said it ain't enough to move forward. So that he just resigned, and he put some person that has never tried a case to go into court. I wish that was me, so I could be able to say, shit, I beat my case. He gonna walk. Now, Letitia James, that might be something different. I don't think she's gonna get no jail time. They may give her a fine, because hers amount to a couple of $1,000s over the course of the loan, which is 30 years, as opposed to Donald Trump. He got millions and millions and millions of dollars in bank fraud for his property, inflating and deflating prices on his property, which is against the law.
Yeah, Cross. That's the thing people was talking about too. Biden pardoned his whole family, and Trump did that. Kurt would have a seizure. He didn't pardon Letitia James or the other person that Trump is about to come for.
He didn't appoint Letitia James.
You don't have
that.
To,
he did. That's not
pardon. He's talking about pardon. So what? He didn't appoint her. They sent her after Trump. You got to know what's going on, Kurt. They sent her after Trump. They sent all of them after Trump.
He pardoned his son, but during the trial, he said he didn't get involved in it at all. They got an independent prosecutor to look at the case.
I ain't talking about the case, bro. He pardoned them. Why are we talking about the case? He pardoned his whole family. He pardoned people that didn't even have.
Donald Trump was appointed. He knew Donald Trump was going to appoint people that was going to try to put his family in jail as a political retribution. That's a fact.
All right, so let me ask you this, man. Why would you pardon people that don't have cases, that's not doing anything wrong?
They did have cases because he knew that. I just said it.
Hold on. Who had cases? Who are you talking about?
His son had that case pending.
I didn't pardon his whole family and other people who didn't have any cases, who didn't have nothing going on. He just pardoned everybody.
Then you didn't hear what I just said. Biden knew that if Trump ever got back in office, which they were seeing that it was going to go that way, that he was going to politically go after them. So if he pardoned them ahead of time, so Donald Trump pardoned motherfuckers that broke into the Capitol, that said kill the vice president. And all of them previous to that had felony convictions. So what are we talking about?
TC said, right, knowing Dan on well, you ain't got no L's, you going to park in the Dan intersection. Come on now. I gotta come back.
If I knew somebody that's on the other side of the aisle is going to prosecute my people when I come out of office, and I'm coming out of office in a few weeks, yes, I'm a pardon them too. I'm gonna make sure
there's no reason for me to pardon Zah, because Zah not doing nothing. There's no reason for me to pardon. I don't care who's coming up next. There's no reason for me to pardon Zah. I don't care who's coming up next. There's no reason for me to pardon.
If I was coming up next and I was Zah's enemy or your enemy, you would pardon that man because you know that I'm gonna come and get him. You know I can't come. You know that I can't come get you because they already ruled that you can't come after the president. So I'm gonna come after everybody that's around you and give you some of what I got.
Yeah, all right. Well,
that's just in politics.
One thing about it, man. Trump and his kid, Trump and his family ain't had no pardons. They raided all their houses. You know what I mean? They tried to destroy them people's lives, throw them in jail and all that. And they didn't come up. All they came up with was Trump inflated numbers on his property. That's all they.
That's not the truth. That's not the truth.
So what else? What else?
Kurt? All of that evidence they got down there at Mar-a-Lago, him taking them top secret documents. The only way they couldn't press him.
What is he charged with, Kurt?
You gonna let me talk?
I just want to know what he's charged with because you be doing so well. Tell me
what he's charged with taking those top secret documents, but they could not prosecute him because of the presidency.
What is he convicted of?
He convicted of 34 felonies. All I'm saying is, what you charged with and what you guilty of are two different things, though, ain't it?
Yeah, I just want to know what he was convicted of, man.
They couldn't convict him. He knew that. Biden know that he can't be convicted of nothing. But his family,
go ahead.
But his family can. So yeah, he pardoned his family. I would do the same for mine. If I knew my enemy was getting ready to come in office, I'm pardoning y'all because I know he gonna come.
Why not pardon the people you sent to do your dirty work and try to lock Trump up?
Who did he send?
Hold on, Kurt. Let me get through so you know what I'm saying before you answer, because you never answer the question. Why not? I don't care about him pardoning his family. Why he didn't pardon the Tisha James and the dude from Florida, all black people that they sent after Trump? If you notice, they sent nothing but black people after Trump. Why he didn't give them pardons is what I'm asking. He pardoned all his family and his crackhead son. Why not pardon the people that actually was down with you, down for you?
First of all,
pardon the January 6th people, y'all keep putting them on them.
Pushing a false narrative. Donald Trump didn't send Letitia James.
I didn't say Donald Trump. See what I'm saying? I didn't say Donald Trump sent Letitia James. What are you talking about?
You said, he sent them. Look back at what you just said.
I'm talking about Biden, bro. Talking about Biden. Where is Noah, man?
Biden sent Letitia James to get Donald Trump.
That's what I said.
And Biden didn't. The state of New York did.
Okay. All right. Suleiman said basically all those on political power abuse for their own. We need to start thinking this way. Obama could have pardoned Assad Shakur or gave black people reparations, but he ain't built like Trump.
Obama upped the bounty on Assad, then he doubled it.
Yeah. Niggas mad at Trump for Trump pardoning people that was riding for him. You supposed to pardon people that ride for you. Biden just pardoned his family. He ain't pardoned none of them blacks that was riding for his cause. None of them.
That woman was doing her job.
That's fine.
Now we against the police or the prosecutors doing their job. When we was just for them when they threw that woman down there.
But Shekinah, I missed this. Biden used Letitia to go after Trump, then left her for dead. Common sense. Common sense. But Kurt is all over the place.
Okay, listen to that. How did Biden send her when Letitia James worked for the city of New York?
Because he didn't think her dumbass would be doing one of the same things they went after Trump for. She did that in 2023. Oh well. Oh well. No, what she did was even way more bogus. Everybody do that. Because I don't even see how they whatever. But everybody does that. You're gonna put your value of your property on whatever. You're gonna put your value for your property. That's why they send what you call them people, Will? Auditors.
Yeah.
That's why they send auditors. Is it auditors? No, the people that appraisers. That's why they send appraisers to your house to appraise your property. That's why they send them. So I don't even understand. That was corny. But what she did was she put the property in her father's name or something and act like he was her husband. she did something totally different. Good point, BJ. Biden said we ain't black if we don't vote for him. It's a fact.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. Facts, Dr. Kelly. My bad. Dr. Kelly. Kurt, stop doing that, bro. You can't be that naive. It used to be funny, but you can't be
it ain't funny no more, cause
it was never
y'all
funny.
Really can't be riding that boy's coattail and being lackeys for him. He broke the law, and a lot of them do. Just like I seen on that one clip that they put up there. All of them are puppets for the big money donors. So they all break the law. You said in the last episode, do what they do. So, Donald Trump was guilty of it. If they find enough evidence on her, give her some of that you gave Trump. Only Trump ain't served no time. He tried to make it like he ain't did nothing. You can't say if I commit murder, it's murder, and I should get the death penalty. If you commit murder, you get to go to work. Stop it. Wrong is wrong. I don't care how you look at it, and I don't care whether it's Letitia James, Donald Trump, or whoever. If you get caught up, go take your weight, do your time. You caught.
Yeah, we're not even talking about that, bro. All I'm saying is Biden should have gave all his people pardons like Trump would have did. That's why real niggas rock with Trump.
But a lot of them, Donald Trump didn't pardon.
100%. Who, Kurt? 100%. Biden hurt their feelings. Name one person. You're saying a lot of them. Name one person.
Priebus, he didn't pardon Priebus.
I don't know who that is.
He was one of his advisors or something, whoever that was. He didn't.
Eric Adams said, I don't want no smoke with Trump. I got skeletons. No, what happened was Eric Adams, they flipped on Eric Adams when Eric Adams started talking bad about all the money they had to spend on illegal immigrants. The Democrats flipped on him.
They flipped on him when he got caught taking that bribe.
If Obama got a Nobel Peace Prize, why can't Trump have one? Especially if he stops this genocide in Palestine. They should have offered Trump one earlier. Perhaps he would have acted sooner.
Wait,
He'll probably get one next year. He's going to get it next year. He's going to get it before the term is up.
Sounds so demonic. How are you going to say you get a peace prize for stopping a war that you supported? You the one half-ass started that war by moving that place, the embassy into Jerusalem. You started that rift, and then now you want to take credit for stopping it? He started the rift in Ukraine. People don't look at that. When he told Donald Trump, do what you want, and then they invaded Crimea. He allowed them to do that. Now he talking about he trying to stop it. No, that sounds like that politic and shit that I used to see in jail. Motherfuckers soup somebody else up to do something, and then be the one that's trying to break it up like they the peacemaker. Get the crap
Hey,
out of here.
so do you agree with Kurt? Do you agree with Obama getting the Nobel Peace Prize?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people that should
Do you
get the.
agree with Obama
I don't
getting
know.
the
I don't
Nobel
know.
Peace Prize?
I can't weigh in on that because
Choking over his own words, man.
I wasn't even privy. I didn't know that Obama got the
We
Nobel
don't
Peace.
even need to hear all that. Yes or no?
I don't have no say in it. I don't know. I don't know.
We don't have no say in Trump neither.
Yeah, I do because
my wife said cats and dogs don't have the same love. What it mean? What that mean, Jay? Cats and dogs don't have the same love. What that mean?
Johnny
what she mean by that?
Johnny said he don't trust no politicians.
I don't blame you, Johnny. I don't blame
You gotta trust them to be who they are, right?
I don't trust none of them. They got to show me who they are.
I
don't listen to none of them.
Trust, they're gonna put their own interests at the forefront, and their backers. They're
I don't mind that. You supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mind that, but my interest might align with their own interests. My interest might align with it. I ain't mad at that.
That's a fact.
That's the reason why I'm even on this side. I ain't with the transgender shit.
Mm-hmm.
The boys and girls being able to use girls' bathrooms, the boys being in girls' sports, the whole all this pride. I ain't with all that.
More than two sexes, right?
I'm not with it, man. You know what I mean? We all know Trump a devil for what he did in Palestine, but it's hypocritical to act like he the only one abusing the system. Remember, Obama passed laws to protect rich, like Trump said in the debate.
Exactly. So that's why I don't really have an opinion whether he should have got it. You know, I look at more like people people that always promoted peace. I can remember when Jimmy Carter was president, he was about feeding the world. He was about the lesser of us. He was trying to help everybody, building homes and, like people that are peaceful, not, I'm tough because I can knock you down, or I can lock you up, or I can lock your people, or I can do this and that and the third. That's not being.
You bringing Jimmy Carter up and all. I asked you about Obama. Did Obama deserve the Nobel Peace Prize?
I don't know. I don't remember during the time he ran, and I don't know what they judged it on that year. I don't know.
Remember the 8 years of the first black president ever in America. Now you don't remember that.
I don't remember
I remember everything. I remember everything he did. And I was in the streets. I wasn't even following that shit. I remember everything he did. Let's keep it real. He dropped bombs. He killed all them niggas over there, dropped bombs on everybody, drones with bombs. He bombed everybody and killed all the world leaders and all that over there in the Middle East. And he got a Nobel Peace Prize. Y'all niggas over here crying about Trump and Trump shouldn't get this and all that. Obama just as bad as Trump, worse than Trump. For real. For real. And he got a Nobel Peace Prize. And y'all was happy.
I don't think when has he ever been peaceful? When have what he talked about ever been peaceful?
What up, Bert?
What you talking about?
Donald Trump.
Yeah, I ain't gonna keep talking Trump to you, man. You gotta stroke Trump's ego once in a while. Black people gotta understand his method of business. We could get what he want by showing respect earlier with Trump. Now he like forget y'all. I ain't stroking no man's ego, bro. Fuck about Trump. I about Trump. I ain't stroking that nigga ego.
It's a time out, man. We ain't doing that.
Trump better get in line. I'm talking about there's 100 and something genders on the left. That's what Kurt fighting for. That's what Kurt fighting for.
If you really want to know the truth, there's 100 different genders in all of this world because people are all kind of nuts and bolts. Them motherfuckers.
So you agree with that, Kurt?
I agree that there's all kind of motherfuckers in this world. It's motherfuckers that do all kind of old wicked shit, kill motherfuckers and have sex
You
with
gotta
them.
curse so much, Kurt.
He trying to be Samuel Jackson, bro. That's
You gotta curse that
Oh, so now you want me to not curse? That's been me all my life. I don't even know no other lingo.
every other word don't gotta be a curse. That's all I'm
Hey,
saying. You could curse, but come on, man.
hey, yeah. Well, I haven't got to your
We
stage
all working
yet.
on being better, man. We all working on doing better, bro.
Are we? Where
Yeah,
Noah at?
we are.
I need my assistant. Where Noah at? I need my assistant.
He also was the first president to crack down on Section 8. Obama. Obama. Oh, did I send this?
It seems like a lot of people don't understand politics. I mean, it really.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead. You got 20 seconds, man.
The president don't run shit for real. It's the people in Congress. And every time they try to subvert that lever of power, Congress is the one that passed laws. And Obama couldn't even get his own Supreme Court nomination because they called him a lame duck. And they held it up for over a year and they gave it to Donald Trump. So the president shouldn't get blamed for everything. It's Congress. When Congress ain't working, ain't shit working. They pass those laws and he just signs it. He signs what the majority says. He's a rubber stamp. All presidents are like that.
All right. Suleiman said Obama deported more immigrants than any president. He broke up so many families. They don't care. They don't care because it was Obama. So they don't care. It was somebody they like. They like Obama. They don't like Trump. So they're against everything he say and try to do. But they like Obama because he got black skin. So they overlook all the stuff he did to hurt black people. And he couldn't do no wrong. He destroyed Africa.
Thank you, Jay.
Obama helped destroy Africa.
What I'm saying, I hate to support somebody that inflate their achievements as though that's what they achieved, and they didn't. In other words, they peeing on your leg and saying it's raining. The hell out of here. He said he deported more people.
Suleiman said that's a lie, Kurt. Obama had Senate and Congress majority Democrats during early career.
His first term, yeah.
Appreciate it, Suleiman.
In his early career, true. That's true.
His first term.
Absolutely. But when in that term where he was supposed to put that Supreme Court justice on, they wouldn't even put it forward. Mitch McConnell held it up. Now those are facts. Congress and the House is who pass laws. The president doesn't do nothing but sign it.
Mimi said that black skin did nothing for the black race.
And neither did none of them.
Obama was the worst thing that ever happened to America.
Well, damn, Cross.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
Hey, wait. Listening to Dr. Cross, who got his doctorate degree from Umar Johnson, ain't credible. That ain't credible. He need to go sit down and go back down that little rabbit hole he been in for the last week. You made
that hot too.
The worst for black people.
Bree ain't even say hi. She just got right to it.
I agree, Bree. I agree. Oh, let's see what my man Nick. And truthfully, I've been on some F Trump the past 2 weeks, nigga. For real. I don't know why. You know what I mean? That shit is just corny. I see it. I'm seeing with my eyes. How can I act like I don't see what I see? How can I be so delusional to see what I see, bro? I'm not, bro. I'm not just jumping on that bandwagon, man. Just cause, man. I did that. I actually did that. I felt the way y'all felt in 2016, 2017. Then I realized, man, they putting words in the nigga mouth. He ain't say that. I'm seeing clips and I'm watching the whole clips, and then these people saying, "Oh, Trump just said," or "Trump just," nah, he ain't say that. That's just a clip. Nah. And then 2019, 2020, man. Me and my people was eating. Heard up. Them YNs was eating 2019, 2020. They was eating.
Yeah, coins was plentiful.
Straight up. They was eating. Everybody I know that had some hustle about themselves was out here getting to some money, man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I tell you, one of the best years, and y'all was probably young then.
Others than us.
2000, 1999, when Clinton was in office, gas was 97 cents a gallon. You know, I used to put $20 in my Buick Park Avenue, fill it up and get some change. So, you know, we ain't talking about political parties. All of them motherfuckers are crooked. I mean, you know, they land in bed with the fleas. You know what I'm saying?
Black men to pull up themselves by their bootstraps. Exactly. Obama was the worst. Yo, man, Obama ain't got no love in here, but you, Kurt.
Even Michelle sick of Obama.
And these black people, what you gonna say, Akon?
I don't love nobody. I don't love nobody but God and my family and my people.
And everybody was happy.
You know, so you know, just the Trump years ain't the only year that I was eating.
Money was plentiful for sure. Then everyone got so comfortable with the thought of having a black man in office, and they thought we were going to get our acres and a mule. Yep,
that's a fact.
Yep, they flipped the script on us. Shit, the only thing Obama did was become the first black president. They call him the first gay president now. They do.
He the one.
And ain't neither one of them ever been in bed with the man. Like they know what the hell he do in his bedroom.
That ain't what they saying. They talking
Look at Kurt defending him. Look at Kurt.
They talking about
to pay the federal government $200 million. $20 million of that settlement goes to the Jewish faculty of Columbia University for their emotional distress because of the protests. Okay? The Jewish faculty, every faculty member at Columbia who is Jewish is getting a $20 million settlement brokered by the Trump administration.
Wow.
Among other things, the federal government is going to oversee the Middle East curriculum at Columbia to make sure it isn't anti-Semitic. So every class, every political science, international relations class, anything having to do with foreign affairs, the curriculum will be overseen directly by the Department of Education to make sure that it's not anti-Israel. So let's say you're in an undergraduate degree program, you're 19 years old, you want to get a degree in international relations, you sign up for a course about the Middle East conflict, which is a pretty big topic in IR, in international relations. That curriculum will have to be approved by the Department of Ed to make sure that it doesn't have an anti-Israel bias. It's Jewish fascism. Liberals were right. Trump is a fascist, but he's a Jewish fascist. He's not a fascist for the white people, like they said. He's not a white supremacist. He's not even a racist. He's not a national socialist. He's not an acolyte of Hitler. He's a Jewish fascist. We're getting Jewish fascism. If you don't like Jews, deported. If you don't like Jews, kicked out of school. If you don't like Jews, fired from your job. Put in prison, deported to El Salvador, banned on TikTok. So you voted for the wrong thing.
Yeah. It seemed like them Jews is running things in America, bro.
Ain't no seem like it. That's who run it.
For real. I ain't feeling them. I ain't lying. Hey, it wouldn't have no sound. I ain't feeling them, y'all. Trump done pissed me off. Trump hired a black woman to be the pardon czar. Yeah, he did.
He pardoned her first, right? And then gave her the job?
Actually, yeah, that's what he did. He pardoned her She did like 20-some years. He pardoned her and then gave her the position as the pardon czar.
But he's a racist bastard.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they got. I don't know why my joint don't be coming up with the volume. He definitely married Michael. Oh, allegedly. Allegedly, yo.
That's what Cross said too, Michael Obama. Y'all harsh on the
I was about to
Obamas.
say that. Y'all on Obama head.
Let me see what Dawu talking about. Watching the Obama presidency and how 90% of black people supported him no matter what he didn't even try to do for black people. What made me hope Trump would win. Maybe T would help wake these Negroes up. I don't think there's no waking them up, Woo. Dawu. They just like to complain. They don't really want to act. They're comfortable in the complaining about everything. They don't want to do what they got to do to make it right.
Who that?
Black people.
They support him no matter what they ain't even trying to do. I don't blame black people for the first term, though. I don't blame black people for the first term. The first term, he had all of us.
Right.
He had all of us that first term, but the second term, it was like, all right, that nigga ain't doing nothing. Anytime I turn around, he can't do nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I wish Kurt was on here too, because I wanted to ask him, because he keeps saying Congress is in control of everything, but every time a decision is made with this current presidency, he blame Trump. He don't blame Congress.
His phone probably died.
Jimmy Carter was horrible.
I couldn't. I wanted to get into that a little bit too, but I couldn't. I don't really know nothing about Jimmy Carter. You know, that's before my time, but he definitely brought up Jimmy Carter.
I mean, they all was horrible, right? Which one of them was for us? Probably Kennedy. They see what happened to him. If even him.
Oh yeah, Kennedy tried. Kennedy was trying.
But they all in the same playbook.
What No, I wonder. Yo, what's that? What era? What was that question at? Which decade was the best time? The 70s, the 80s, or the 90s, or the 2000s? That's for the chat.
I want to hear what the chat saying. We got a nice little age range in the chat.
Which decade was the best, man? The 70s, the 80s, the 90s, or the 2000s? You know what I'm gonna say? 80s babies.
No,
Hey, cuz.
What up?
Chilling. At work, getting
Jimmy
paid
Carter
to be
was
here.
for peace. Suleiman said Jimmy Carter was for peace.
Jay said the 90s was the best era.
Jay's bugging.
You don't think so?
Yeah, that
No.
yeah, the 90s. I'm going with the 90s too. I'm going with the 90s too. The 90s was fun. The 80s was poverty, straight poverty.
That was the start of the crack era, the 80s?
The 80s was straight poverty, yeah.
Maine said the 90s. So these
Yeah,
are all
I'ma say the
40-year-olds. These are all 40-year-olds saying the 90s. We need to hear from some other people.
I'm gonna say the 90s too.
No, who started it off? Who said the 90s first?
Jay.
Yeah.
What you think, Davon?
Cuz coming in on another
Oh, he
phone,
on.
look like.
Yeah.
There you go.
My bad, boy.
Okay, you got it. Boom. What you think, cuz?
The best era, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, now. Mom Duke said the 60s, of course.
90s Nah.
That was the black when the Black
Nah.
Panthers was formed in the 70s.
No, ma. The 60s.
The 60s.
Yeah. No, ma.
Motown era. Oh yeah, I might vote for that too, even though I wasn't here.
Motown was
era.
it was yeah.
I expect all them Atlanta folks to say the 90s. Wasn't that
I'll
the
take the
Freaknik era?
60s.
Bad boys have been dry.
I'll take the 50s.
Oh, that's why she said the 60s.
Yeah, I already know why she has said the 60s.
Damn, Cross. He said they mama got an iPhone 4. Jesus.
Hold on, I'm coming, y'all. Trying to find this video. What else we got?
They say anything before George Bush.
Oh, should dogs be allowed on trains? That lady was beefing about a dog on the train.
What happened? If they could be in restaurants, they could be on trains.
I think the dog had touched her or something.
Oh man. It was a service animal or just somebody pet?
Nah. Wasn't no service. I think it was like a regular pet. He might have had it in a bag or something carrying it.
Oh, okay, a little toy dog.
Mm-hmm.
Cross said he wish he could have lived in the 60s.
Nah, I don't want to live in no 60s. 80s was cool for me. I don't want to be no 2000 baby.
That's the first generation crack babies.
What, the 2000 babies?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's that weak era. Like after 2010. Let me see. Yeah, the babies born in the 2000s, man, they fragile. They sensitive as hell. 80s, 90s, you had to be tough. 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
You had to be tough.
We definitely lived through some stuff. When they whipped on Rodney King in 90 something, 92?
94, something, 92. That was the 92 riots.
Okay. Yep.
Hold on. Hey yo, would y'all let y'all kids join Charleston White's Boy Scouts? Charleston White got a Boy Scout coming.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. I wanna teach and train young boys what snitching is, what telling is, and I want to create a Boy Scout organization. These niggas start telling in school. They the niggas who raise their hand and say, teacher, can I take names and tell you who talking when you leave the class? They the ones in the hallway writing down names in middle school, dropping notes to the principal, to the kids with the bloodshot red eyes that look like they on pills. So they can be law-abiding citizens and great neighborhood watch crime people. We need to train this. We training killers and gangsters. So we need to train, nigga, some confident, snitching, tatter-telling young man that ain't scared to tell on now, motherfucker. And teach them how to fight, too. So if you fuck with them by telling, they'll kick your ass. Yeah, we need some strong snitches, nigga. And they proud of it. That way, it help curb the violence in the communities. You got you a snitch that know how to fight, and he'll shoot that pistol too. But he'll snitch. Who can beat him? Not too many people. That's who you got to put up against. That's how you combat the gang violence. That's how you combat bullying. Hey, teacher, he picking on him. Yeah, tell it in front of everybody. He make it so he'll stop. Say he picking on him right now, teacher. It'll disrupt the class. Who doing? He here. What he doing? He just got through pinching his booty, and he told him stop, and he done it 3 times. No, that's how you break this shit up. Tell on a nigga ass. Nigga.
Yo, he out of bounds.
Well, you'll send your sons there to his Boy Scout?
No, not changing my mind, bro. We ain't. And we could use that because, like he said, we raising gangsters and killers. So let's try it let's try the other side of it.
I'll donate some money to his Boy Scout.
So you'll support, but your kids can't go.
Obama was supposedly from my island and he ain't do shit for here. That's a fact.
Was he taking a shot at Woody?
He was eating. No, that was before Woody. That was okay. That was before Woody.
They say the same thing about Lil Woody, snitching, but he could fight and he'll shoot you.
Charleston on to something. Suleiman said Charleston on to something. Word up.
Charleston the GOAT. Charleston the GOAT.
So that
nigga crazy.
I ain't like Charleston at four.
Video. It may create some balance with the new
growing on you
generation.
now, Davon?
Yeah, that's the idea right there, Cross.
Yeah.
Kennedy and Clinton, I believe, was the best president. Nah, Clinton was a silent killer. Clinton and them was destroying Africa too and killing people, especially Hillary. Sule was born on the same day as Rodney King riots. Oh wow!
Wow.
Mm.
So everybody saying the 90s.
Yeah. Some kids need
early
to go. Yeah, balance it out, Mimi.
You saying the early 2000s was the best era day?
Yep, early 2000s.
Jay, I'll donate too. That's what I was just saying. I'll donate too, Jay. I'll donate to the cause.
2000s, the best era. Only thing 90s was good for was R&B.
So we got like 6 to say the 90s, and then Davon only 2000, baby, so far. We got 20 people.
What was so good about the 2000s?
Everybody ain't vote.
In my era, shit, robberies was good about the 2000s. I don't know. It was better than 90s. I wasn't raised in the 90s and 80s and 90s. They was all terrible. 90s, niggas in the 90s was terrible. They was following Biggie and Pac in the 90s. That they wanted to be East Coast, West Coast rivalry gang members in the 90s. That's what they was doing. Terrible. They wanted to do pull-ups on street lamps in the 90s. What's great about the 90s? There was nothing in the 90s. A bunch of vigilantes.
Jay said the 90s, I was getting paid.
The 90s was chilling.
Should dogs be allowed on public transportation?
I've seen this. I've seen this.
Shut up. Find out. Okay. You shut up. Come and make me shut up. All y'all white motherfuckers, come and make me shut up. All y'all white motherfuckers. Yeah, because y'all fucking talking because he's a white motherfucker and I'm talking about a dog. If I don't want a dog to touch me, I don't have to let a dog touch me. If I don't want the dog to touch me. And man, you want to record too? I can record you too, man. You like recording? I can record you too.
You should record yourself yelling.
You like to record? I can record too. You want to record? Who the fuck is y'all? I pay my fucking MTA thing. I don't want no dog on me. I don't have to have a dog on me. You want to record? Huh? Miss Vanilla, you want to record? Come. Yeah, I said it. What the fuck you want to do? What the fuck you're going to do? And then you got a lot of shit to say. Let me record you too.
Hi.
I'm gonna record you too. All y'all motherfuckers got shit to say. I'm gonna record all of y'all. Yep. So what if my mouth is foul? I'm a fucking 46-year-old woman.
That's
if
even
he
worse.
come in there with a dog and it's on me, I can say I don't want the dog on me. That dog should be in a motherfucking bag, motherfucking in the first place.
You're 47 years old.
Okay? That's number one. So mind your business. Mind your motherfucking business.
I feel her on that. Mind your business.
Fuck with me today. They have him getting off that Bedford. He getting off too. Nah. So I'm getting off that Bedford. I'm just letting you know. I was talking to my husband, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? So call the police. Oh, now you want to act like a victim. That's what y'all Negroes do, right? That's what y'all do. You want to talk shit, and now you want to be a male Karen and act like a victim now. Oh, let me call the cops. You told me that you ain't the one to fuck with, right? Right? You was talking shit. Call the cops. Call them.
Don't grab me with my dog.
Call them. I wouldn't give a fuck. Call them. You was talking a lot of shit. Sometimes the cops is upstairs. Call them. You did. You said I'm not the one to fuck with. Don't act like a victim. Don't. When you say you're not the one to fuck with, if your dog touch me, I can touch your dog. But if you saying you're not the one to fuck with, you telling me you about that shit. Come on, get the fuck out of here. You want to act like a victim? Get the fuck out of here. Go call it. Yeah, go call it. Yeah, that's why you don't talk shit. That's why you don't talk shit. I don't give a damn if you call the cops. Call them.
I can't even take no more. She's doing a lot too. What y'all
You
think?
annoyed by her?
I would.
That's a typical New York woman.
No, y'all bugging, man. I'm with sis on this one. I don't want no
I'm with
damn
sis
dog
on this
me.
one too, Will.
And the whole train got some shit to say. Nobody got Shorty back. She felt trapped on a train full of white folks. She got to stand up for herself, man.
I'm definitely
that's what they do. Because if it was the other way around, it was more. If all 4 or 5 of us was on the train, none of them white boys would have said nothing to that lady.
That's what I was just thinking too, Will. I wish I was on the train with her. I'd have been.
That's a fact.
Man, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Yeah, don't let the dogs touch her. Right.
Facts.
Don't let the dogs touch her. Yeah, move your stupid ass dogs. Yeah, Miss Vanilla. Yeah, shut up. All of y'all. Come on. Even though I do agree she was loud and rambunctious and all that, but no. Nah,
No,
man,
I
she
definitely
was
would
in
have
the
told
right.
her afterwards. I'm like, yo, sis, you bugging, but I got your back though.
Yeah, I definitely would have known that, like, yo, chill, calm down a little bit, but yo, come
Yeah.
on, man. But nah, she was in the right. She don't want your dog touching her. And then you're gonna try to play victim with man, your dogs ain't got no rights, man. And not no more rights than no black woman.
I wouldn't have said nothing until he said I ain't the one to F with, because I'd have been like, what that supposed to mean?
What that supposed to mean?
Now you got my attention.
Because he told that to a black woman.
Suleiman said white people do get out of hand with their dogs. People let their dog brush up on me too in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's crazy? Not to
thing.
cut you, I'm sorry to cut you off, BJ, but you know what's crazy? She was way different than that black girl earlier in the show. See, the difference between the black girl earlier in the show, you was completely in the wrong.
She dead wrong, right?
You dead wrong. The black girl on the train, she like, man, I want this dog. You see the things the dogs can give to you, them strange ass, man. They made for white people. They made for them people, and not for her. That's the end of that. And the black girl earlier, I got pulled over 3 weeks ago. I knew I was going to jail because I had no business driving the car. But you know what's crazy? I stuck both my hands out the window, and I think I'm going to jail. I stuck both my hands out the window. Officer just said, "Hey, your tail lights, man. Can I flick this little switch for you?" He flicked the switch and said, "Have a nice day." I said, "Oh yeah, have a nice day." And I was dead in the wrong. I had no license, no nothing. I shouldn't have been driving, and made it straight home that night.
Nice.
Don't worry about it.
All for listening.
Don't worry about it. They'll get you tonight. You
So
lie.
they coming back.
You back driving. You back driving.
So what did we learn?
Don't worry about it. They'll get you in a few.
Say less.
Don't worry about it. They not done. Don't even worry about it.
Shakira, that's the point I was trying to make. They're gonna stick together, right or wrong, and we gotta do the same.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, don't know. I own a dog and a cat. You know, everybody ain't privy to liking animals. You know what I'm saying? Why he got a dog brushing up against that woman? She lucky it wasn't a radical like me. I've been shot the fuck out of the dog.
Yeah, the sister was right, but all the yelling and cursing only will be used against you. Police automatically come to save white people. We gotta understand that. We're not free.
Do you think that was a white woman and it was a black man's dog rubbing up against her, she would have been like, "Oh, your dog is rubbing up against me, and I don't like that." She'd have been cussing and all, she would have been ranting and raving too.
I ain't gonna front. A white woman probably would have started rubbing his head.
Ma, I disagree with you just a little bit,
White
Ma.
people love dogs.
I disagree with you a little bit, Ma. I don't think these white people stick together. I think these white people make sure that they are okay first and they just look good as a whole. They don't stick together. White people don't care about each other. To me personally, that's what I see. And they look good for themselves as a whole. Black people got to start looking good as themselves in a whole, as individuals. Then we will look good all together. You got to, it's like a group assignment. You got to kind of turn your part in as an A so we can all pass the class.
Whatever they doing, they doing it better than us, cuz.
They stay on code.
Yeah.
It's all about staying on code. They stay on code, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
They stay on code. One thing they're gonna do if it's two whites and one black, that white person gonna stay on that white person's side. They know they all on the same agenda, same accord.
Just like they did it with that black guy, the little black kid. Whatever happened with that kid?
Which one?
That he was at the football game and the white boys came to bully him and he stabbed him.
I think they still prosecuting in that case.
It's still going on.
Yeah.
That shit should have been long dropped.
It is still going on.
But of course, like you say, they stick together with their narrative, whether it's right or wrong. They,
Excuse me, y'all.
Mom said when it's against us, they stick together. That's a fact.
That's true. That's true, Ma. That is definitely true.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. When it's against us, they're gonna stick together. They're gonna stay on the code.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's up, Davon?
My boy Kurt, what's up, Kurt?
What's happening, my brother?
Oh, Cross, we gotta have a conversation now. That kid was wrong for stabbing that boy. He had no right under the team tent when they asked him to leave.
What? See, that's what I mean. He need to take that DR off the front of his name.
Why,
that
Kurt?
DR stands for dumb Republican.
Uh-oh.
Nah, they was trying to jump that man across. I'm stabbing you. I don't care if I belong there or not. You are not police. You are not supposed to put your hands on me to remove me from anywhere. You getting stabbed today.
And I don't care what color he is.
Stabbed today.
So what you saying? Cross is wrong?
Yeah, he wrong. Yeah,
he did it.
But they not police at the end of the day. People be wanting to take the law into their own hand. That's like for me, people, they say if somebody run into your house, you got the right to shoot them and kill them. Yeah, you do. You absolutely right. For me, if I feel like if I know you here for a robbery, I'm not killing you. Take the TV. Take whatever you taking and run down the block. It's called insurance. I'm not shooting you in your back. I don't feel this need to take the law into my hand. People be feeling the need to take the law into their hand, and when something happened to them, they want to cry victim. Man, stop taking the law into your hand. You are not police. Them white people thought they was police, getting that black man off, and that black man stabbed you. There you go.
I don't care what a nigga come in my crib for, nigga. That nigga getting shot.
He getting what he asked for.
I don't care if he just came. I don't care if he came. I don't care if he came for the toaster. I don't care if he came for the toaster, nigga.
I just don't think. Me personally, I don't want to kill nobody for no toaster.
I'm trying to kill him. I'm trying to kill him. I'm gonna shoot him till his body catch on fire. You hear me? He's gonna get shot with everything in here. That's a fact.
Yeah, you got to
What you
send a
talking
message
about,
to the
nigga?
other robbers, right?
What? Man, this is a one-shot deal, nigga. Crazy.
Mm.
Come
They
in
Hey,
send you to
town.
jail. You going to jail. Going to jail
BJ,
today.
they call that
He's going to hell.
free kill. You done violated everything.
I'm definitely going to jail, nigga. You can't even determine that. What you said don't even make no sense. You can't determine that. How you determine, yo, if somebody come in my house, man, I ain't gonna
I
shoot him
know
because
that's
if
it.
he just coming
That's
for the
why
TV, if he just
I
coming for the
agree. I
TV,
agree
yo,
with
you
that.
just
I
take the
agree.
TV.
Yeah,
You
you're
don't know
right.
what
If
he
somebody
coming
come in the
for.
crib, that's true. That's you. You kill them. You know what I mean? You got to
You know how
protect your
many
family.
robberies turn into
You
murders?
ain't gonna
Exactly.
die.
You give them your wallet and everything, they still shoot you? Hell
You
no.
better go to Walmart
They don't
and
go
steal a
no
Okay,
TV
so
get.
at
I got a
Walmart.
question. I got a question for y'all. Then, if that's the case, I get it. If they in your crib, and you got your pistol on you, you could kill them. Question: if you see somebody running down a block with your property, do you shoot them in the back?
Hell no.
No, you going to jail for sure. We said they was in the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're in the crib, I get it. You know what I mean? I understand that because
Bro,
you
if
got
you
to
at my
protect your
house, I
family
don't care if
first.
you facing me, got your back to me, standing on your head, bro. Sorry for you.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
technically,
understandable. You're in the crib, I get it.
if they come in your crib and like you chase them out the house and they running down the street, you can't shoot them. You
You
shoot
can't
them
shoot
in
him
their
at that
back.
point.
You dead
Mm.
wrong.
Yeah, he was no
Dead
threat.
wrong. You know what I mean? I'm
But you know
shooting.
that happens a lot, and that happens a lot. Or people, or I seen this one case where the neighbor had shot or got shot because he was trying to stop the neighbors from the crib to getting robbed. That I'm not doing either. I'm not trying to stop. I'm not. I call the police. I'm calling the police. I ain't. I don't feel the need to run out there with a gun and be like, "Hey, you stop."
Let me catch up in these comments, man. It was 1-on-1. It was 1-on-1.
Cross said he
You're
could have walked
against
away when
that.
they asked him to leave.
Hell no, he don't have no right under their team tent, nigga. They asked him to leave, and the boy was a known thief. He used to do that shit to steal people. What?
Oh,
You
Cross
the
got
first person I
information.
heard say that,
He got
Cross. Where
Yeah,
your
information we not
information
even
privy
to
coming
to.
from?
Jamel, boy,
Hey,
Jamel know, Cross know
BJ,
the
1
whole.
second, Miss Lee.
hey, BJ, you got to understand. He just came out that rabbit hole with that one.
Yeah,
That's a
Cross. I never heard that before.
I didn't hear that part. Maybe he did. Maybe you gonna know something we don't know, but I ain't see that part.
whether that's his MO or not. You as a civilian don't got the right to put your hands on me. Other than that, that becomes a threat, and you have a right to defend yourself.
But y'all talking as men though. These kids we talking about, they ain't got that thought process.
Listen, obviously that young boy did. He stuck there and said, "Look, first of all, y'all bigger than me, and y'all talking about doing something to me, boy. Stop. I've been the little man all my life, and you ain't gonna put your hands on me. Other than that, I'm gonna give you the smoke. Simple.
Give you this. Gonna give him the smoke.
You know, you know. Let's not say, well, these were kids. Well, that was a big kid that was threatening him. Two of them. Stop it.
I'm not excusing their behavior, but I'm talking about the thought process is not there. Because if I was 16, and I would have been in either one of their shoes, I probably would have acted the same way one of them did. But at 47 years old, sitting here, I'm like, I ain't got no business under this tent. Or like you
What you
said,
mean?
I ain't the
Like,
police. Let me get one of these teachers or one of these coaches to get them up out of here.
Well, as a kid, I always thought I could go, as a kid, I always thought I could go where I please, and
Sometimes,
can't no person come up to me and tell me they gonna do something to me cause I'm here. What?
sometimes as adults, we gotta remember ourselves what we would tell our kids to do. And you tell your kids, man, go get the proper people and then take care of the situation. We gotta remember that too.
Well,
he
I
could have
don't know
walked
though.
away. They asked him to leave, and 2 young men's lives wouldn't have been ruined. What? What, nigga?
But y'all would have did the same thing though. You know what I'm saying? We
Bro,
we
y'all,
on the
yo,
court
listen,
hooping.
man.
It's a
Listen,
guy
man.
over here who not with us, and
Listen.
me and BJ Wallet over here. Yo, man, you gotta move, bro. I told you I ain't about to go get no damn park police or nothing. He gotta move, bro. Go over there where your team at. Where your people at? Sitting here where our stuff at.
But that's a big difference of you confronting the person saying y'all got to move. You'll put your hands on that man.
If he ain't moving, bro, at 16, I would have.
That property don't belong to you. How you gonna sit there and tell somebody that?
No, I'm saying like Cross said, the boy was a known thief or whatever the case was, but their stuff was under this tent. I'm
Don't
saying,
go by what Cross saying, man. Don't go by. I didn't hear nobody else say he was a known thief or none of that. Don't go by what Cross saying.
At
I heard
16
no one
years
else
old, my
say it.
reaction would have been different than at 47.
I didn't know
I'll
he
say
was
that.
a known thief. They didn't even know him.
Right.
How they know he was a known thief? They didn't even know him.
Because that's the narrative they want to throw off so that they can find him guilty. Oh, he was known for doing this, and he was known for doing that. They want to demonize this young kid for defending himself.
My medicine wearing off, y'all. I got about 10 more minutes, but I think I speak for everybody when he say Kurt got the comment of the night. Give him the smoke.
Kurt, man.
Yeah, he is out of control tonight.
Wait a minute, I know everybody feels that way because when that crazy dude came on the show that other time and he said something crazy to BJ was like, "Wait a minute, I'm getting ready to pull up on him."
Yeah, we ain't got to keep talking about that, Kirk. Cause me and Homeboy straight, so I don't even want to keep bringing that up.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, in those moments when somebody is challenging you, I don't care if you're old or if you're young, that black kid was not in the wrong. He was just up under the tent. He might have been known for a lot of things. You don't have no right to put your hands on that man. He has the ultimate right to defend himself.
When you believe in Allah, then you develop tolerance for ignorance. Allah will handle devils not worth your life being ended because of ego.
Yep, and God gonna make me go in my pocket and get that spike and poke the heck out of you.
That just happened. There's a case like that right now. A guy was still in his car and he chased him. The guy ran, still shot him. Oh yeah. Homeboy in the run when they start when they start running away, you shoot them in your back.
Right.
Ran
away. He already got away.
Saying that one of the kids died.
For sure, man.
They should have jumped him.
Agree. He got in trouble for bringing a knife to school that same week. They just told him, don't bring no knives. As messed up as the world is, man, bro,
Yeah,
I'm not mad at him carrying
mad.
a knife. I'm not mad at him carrying a knife, man.
Clearly, he needed it.
I'm not mad at him carrying a knife or none of that. Not mad at that.
Wasn't he at a new school? He was new at that school too. You know,
as kid. How you know all this, bro?
That's what I'm getting ready to say, man. How do you know all of it? You did some deep dive in this case, Jamel. Let us know. As you tell us about in the group chat about all the deep dives you do, Paul.
The twins were known as bullies. That's a fact. That is a fact, Dawo. Matter of fact, they beat their father up. I remember them talking about how they beat their dad. He beat his dad up. Yeah,
right.
That's a fact. They was known as bullies. That's a fact.
Jamel don't want to villainize them white kids.
Yeah,
villainizing that black boy real good.
Every bully has his day.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
They thought they had an easy target.
Every bully, every bully except one person named Donald Trump.
Hey, Kurt.
How did 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony charged for his murder, but the 15-year-old who killed Pop Smoke get off? He shouldn't be charged as an adult, especially self-defense.
The 15-year-old who killed Pop Smoke didn't get off. He did his time and came home.
That's a fact. He did his time and came home. He's a juvenile. He probably wasn't the trigger man.
Well, he was the one that helped set him up.
I think he held the door or something like that. He held the door.
Okay.
They just ran up in the crib and I
Pop shot one of their asses when they was running out the door.
Oh, for real?
That's totally.
I don't know what.
That's different That's totally different than the Carmelo Anthony. The other dude was complicit in a murder going down. This dude was minding his own business. He was just standing there. No bullies come to mess with him. I'd give him the smoke too. I promise you.
Facts, TT.
A nigga a nigga coming in here to get the toaster gonna get toast. Gonna get toasted. Why would you want to even be somewhere if they asked you to leave? The boy was a troublemaker.
I got a right to be wherever I want to be.
Just for the record, gambling is powerful. Cheats beating lions.
See? And he said that, didn't he? He said that was going to happen. They call that collusion. Remember the league had sued for that? Collusion. They colluding with those people that be doing all that betting.
So how can you mind your business under somebody else's
Was the
stuff?
tent? Was the tent theirs? I thought it was the school's property.
Well, that's all I'm saying.
Like Kurt said, they were some bullies. Like Dawood said, they were some bullies, man.
Okay, bullies get what they got coming to him. That boy ain't guilty of nothing but defending himself.
No, we already talked about it on the previous episode. We was all in agreement. Cross must have not been on that episode because this is a different perspective.
I told you where Dr. Kelly was at. He was down in that dark rabbit hole.
All right, let's see what my man Malcolm talking about right quick, man.
Brother,
you're the one who put the present Democratic administration in Washington, D.C. The whites were evenly divided. It was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump. A political chump. In Washington, D.C., in the House of Representatives, there are 257 who are Democrats. Only 177 are Republicans. In the Senate, there are 67 Democrats. Only 33 are Republicans. The party that you bash controls 2/3 of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and still they can't keep their promise to you. Because you're a chump. Anytime.
Malcolm was the truth, bro. Malcolm was trying to tell y'all that back then.
Both of them are the feather and wings of the same bird. Both of them, ain't neither one of them really gave us nothing.
Everyone, citizens and non-citizens, for hours, detain them, deprive them of their liberty, no matter how long. You are fine with that.
They didn't arrest children, but
I didn't say they arrested them. They put them in.
That's what she just said. That's literally what she just said. She said they arrest children. You see, bald-headed reason right there. A lie is a lie is a lie. Okay? Liberals do this all the time. Ma'am, you just said if they arrest children, they never arrested children. Okay? Have you guys not ever seen an operation, a targeted operation go into a building? Yes, some people will be detained until they figure it out. If you have done nothing, you get let go because that is your right. You cannot be detained for nothing. Well, unless you're under the Obama administration where, you know.
If they arrest children, they arrest everyone, citizens and non-citizens, for hours, detain them, deprive them of their liberty, no matter how long. You are fine with that.
they didn't arrest children, But
I didn't say they arrested them. They put them in.
She definitely
You
said.
just said it.
She definitely said they arrest children. That's what Kurt be doing, though. Kurt be doing Kurt.
You know, see, I heard what y'all didn't hear. I'm thinking she's saying that the arrest under meaning, you know, when you detain somebody, you put them in a building, that's arresting them. Whether you saying, oh, they just holding you there or whatever, it's still an arrest.
This is crazy. What are you talking about?
But you know, I do know that during that first term with Trump, he did separate those children from their family. You can never put those families back together because a child that was 6 months old could never recognize their family now, some years later. So I mean, both parts, that whole immigration thing has been combobulated mess ever since those Angloids came over here from Britain when they was immigrants. So the immigration system is broken. It's been broken.
We're not even talking about the system. All we talking about is the fact that she said they arrested children, went on to her spill, and then homeboy said they didn't arrest any children. And she said, I never said that. That's what we talking about here. That's what we talking about here. I listen to Malcolm X speeches every morning. Heard up, Jay. Some good
Yeah, they be,
motivation for the soul.
if they be confused.
Jay like going to work pissed off.
If you don't vote for Biden or Kamala and don't support LGBTQ, you ain't black. Yeah, that's what make Kurt think he black. He heard Biden.
Listen, I'm more blacker than you could ever be. Yeah, I seen the struggle. You came up after the struggle.
Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know struggle, BJ. All you know is the streets of New York, and to you that was a struggle.
Wait a minute, man. Are you black or are you not black, man? First
I'm not a black.
You can't be blacker than me, Kurt. You say you're not black. So.
My shirt is black, and under your content, we are all this color. I'm not a color code, bro. But because it has been ingrained in us so long that we black, we Christians, and all of that, that's what we say because of the spelling. See, like Dr. Cross said, or Umar Kelly said, y'all was raised by the iPad. Everything you do, you have to go in your phone and look it up and let the AI tell you what you want to hear.
Yo, so what makes one person blacker than the other, Kurt? What makes you more blacker than me?
You keep using the phrase black. Okay, I'll use it in your terms. What makes us...
Don't worry about the phrase. Tell me what makes you more blacker than me. What makes one person more blacker than the next person? I don't care about the phrase.
The same way that you say that I think I'm black or I think I'm not black. You know what I'm saying? You know, you say Kamala ain't black enough or Obama ain't black enough. What is not black enough?
I was talking about what Biden told y'all. Biden told y'all if y'all don't vote for him, y'all not black.
No, I've heard you say that Kamala wasn't black enough.
About Biden. Yo, talk about Biden. No, I said Kamala not black. I didn't say not black enough. I said she's not black.
Not black at all. Cross said.
She's not black because of your standard of what black is?
Black, when I talk about black, I'm talking about African American, basically.
According to what your standard of what black American is.
Yeah, so what's your standards according to what black?
Barack Obama, you said he's not black enough either.
Nope.
He grew up in Chicago, that terrible city you always talk about.
He said she's not. What that mean?
What?
He grew up with his white grandmother. She lived his white grandmother and his white grandfather. They lived in Chicago.
You say he grew up with his white grandmother.
CT, didn't Obama grow up in Hawaii?
Yep. Definitely did.
Oh. So does that makes him not black?
He's not. Mimi said she's not. And then came back and said he's not.
Those are the people that agrees with you. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what is black enough
Kurt,
for you?
you identify with the same things as Obama, you think, culturally. I ain't talking about views or anything. You think you two are interested in the same things?
No,
That's what makes him not black enough.
no, but it's a lot of people that I don't agree with how they live or how they think. But I can't determine whether they're black enough for who. For me, we talking about what their genetics are.
Answering everything but the question, man.
Right, he does it all the time. Kamala doesn't identify as black until it's relevant. Facts, Jay. So that's about 6 people for one with Kurt answering everything but the question. Facts, man.
Okay, Obama married a black woman.
I want to get back to the original. The original was you said you're way blacker than me or something. How do you identify? How do you determine?
That was in direct rhetorical to your statement that's what Kurt them go according to, thinking that he's black, as though you determining that I'm not black.
No, I said Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. A lot of people voted for Biden to keep their black card. So I said, you voted for
you don't need but you don't need no white man's authentication to determine whether you black.
Nobody said nothing against it. Even the nigga, he said it too.
He may have said that.
Black nigga, he said it too, didn't say nothing.
I didn't hear him say it. I mean, I heard y'all saying he said it,
Oh,
and he
said it.
He may. I do know that Biden was one of the authors on that bill that disproportionately had black people locked up. I know he was on that, but it was a lot of people that was signed on to that bill.
That was his bill, though. He took pride in that bill. That was his bill. He took pride in that bill.
Yeah, a lot of them did. He had to have bipartisan approval or votes in order to get it passed. Look at all of the people that were signed on to that. Bill Clinton, truly, I know that boy that started that stop and frisk, Giuliani, all of them, Republicans and Democrats was on that. It just wasn't no Democratic bill. And it was designed to lock up black people, so it was a bipartisan, the majority, and it got overall approval. But years later, after they looked at all the statistics, it disproportionately affected black people.
I got you right here, Kurt. There you go. You got a problem voting between him and Trump. Well, you're not black, so that makes you more blacker than me, Kurt, because you went with Biden.
I don't see. You keep using a language that I don't acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? Just black. Who is black enough?
You just used it. You just said you're way black.
That's the word you want to use, Kurt.
Yeah, he just used it.
You want to try to deflect. You started that when you made a statement. Yeah, that's what Biden told them. So did Kurt ain't so. To make Kurt think that he black. No, he didn't say nothing to me about making me feel black enough or nothing like that. You started that whole thing, and when I said, I'm more blacker than the next person, or in your
blacker than me. You say you're more blacker than me. What makes you more blacker than me? What makes a person more black than the next person?
Because if you're black, according to what you're saying, black is not talking about genetic. You're black. You got black blood in you. You're black.
What makes one person more black than the other, or is that even possible?
No, you cannot be more or less. I don't make those comparisons.
Why you just said that? Why you just said you was more blacker than me then?
Because you brought out something about how I'm supposed to feel black. like that's what this person said. No, why me? Why is he talking to me? Because he couldn't. Because I consider whoever black is black. No matter who they affiliate with, you know what I'm saying? You can affiliate with white people and be black. Because they don't determine who you are genetically. Like I can't sit there and say, Barack, he ain't black enough for me.
That man do not be answering the question, yo.
I'm
Supporting
just
black
saying.
cause to make you black. Rachel Dolezal, the NAACP was blackening Obama and Kamala. I agree, Dawu.
Blacker than. I have a problem.
She's a white woman.
I don't get that's that race baiting thing. This person ain't black enough, or that person ain't black enough, or Cardi B ain't black enough because she,
Cardi B ain't black at all. She ain't black because she ain't black.
she's a person of color. She's a person of color though.
Right. She's Spanish.
She's Spanish, man. She ain't black. She ain't
See, that's
African
your problem,
American.
Kurt. You wanna include everybody, man. You can't you want to include
Oh,
everybody.
what
He
I'm
want to
saying
include
is,
everybody and then disown himself.
okay, what I'm saying though is, I can remember back in the days when it was a lot of light skinned brothers that was coming along, and they were brothers like Smokey Robinson. He's not black enough. Can't nobody determine what your genetics is but your ancestors. If Kamala got some black somewhere in her lineage, who are me to see or you to say she's not black enough? What's your guideline for being black enough? Is it because of who you hang around with? I don't see that.
Morgan Freeman said Obama wasn't the first black president. He was the first interracial president. It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, I mean, yeah, interracial, meaning he got black in his blood. He got some other stuff. I got black and some other stuff in my blood. So it's not about race. I ain't about I'm blacker than you or you blacker than me. If we consider ourselves black, we black. I
What
call
you
us,
mix with, Kurt?
but they keep saying people of color. Kamala, she got some ancestrals from Hawaii or wherever they're from, and Obama got some ancestral blood from where he's from. But he's not American because Donald Trump said it, and still proven after showing his birth certificate that he is an American. He just mad because Obama was a much more educated American than he was because he paid for his grades and didn't go to school.
Biden got a record for being a racist and speaking against black people on video. He said he don't want his kids going to school on bus with black kids on the jungle in school. He definitely said that.
And Donald Trump's father had a record of not renting not one black person in New York. I don't care how much money you had. So we talking
himself.
Huh?
No, I was talking to Jay. Kurt, you got to stop with the
CNN trigger words.
CNN trigger words talking about race baiting.
That's what all it is. It's about race baiting. It's us versus them. And it's, I thought for the life of me, politics was about the United States. You always hearing people call it American this, American that. It's about a United States. That's what make us all. We all got difference of opinion, and I can disagree with. I don't think you deserve to be killed for it. But I heard you make the statement about the girl Crockett. She shouldn't be talking like that. She's an elected official, but it's okay for Donald Trump to do it because he's president. He made fun of a man that served this country and got caught by the enemy, and he called them what? Losers. But now he won't control of the army to kill people. Stop it. Now he want to give them praise so that they can spend millions of dollars to ride tanks down the streets of Washington, D.C., right? But it's waste and fraud. Stop it. See, falsehood ain't nothing but truth reversed. You know, Republicans try to reverse the narrative so that you don't see all the wrong. They show you this hand while they got their finger in your pockets. Stop it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see no politician as good. All of them are, every last one of them seem to have some kind of crook in they walk.
Hey, Cross, I got this for you, Cross. I got this for Cross. I'm gonna give you some help, man, because they on you, bro. I'm gonna give you some help, man. I'm gonna give you some help, man. You said,
Hey, Dave Iron called him flat earth conspirator.
hold on one second, y'all. All right.
In jail, you could take somebody's life and go to college. So all of our kids could just bring knives to school and just any bully they ever come across, you just poke him up and he die, and that's it. It's over. He get to go to college. Your daddy taught you to bring knives to track meets? You know who wanted to go to college? Austin Metcalf. But you cut that short. Don't bring your people around me. Look, bro, if you wanted to take out your brother or your family member, cool, but leave my family alone. Don't bother us. Keep the do-rag and the sagging pants and the ski mask. Keep that in the hood, bro. Don't move your families out the hood and come live next to us. Go somewhere. We don't want you here. Get up. Go away. You don't speak English? I gotta die because you don't speak English? Get out of here. Nobody wants you around. Look at this. Look at his face. Look at this kid's face. Do he look like he give a shit about anything? Look at all these pics. Look at his face. Smile, nigga. I blame your dad. Your dad ain't shit. Yo, just protect yourself, my nigga. Just go to school, you know what I'm saying? Keep this pocket knife on. You never know, man. These white boys is crazy. I'll be damned if my kid walk around with a damn knife in his pocket. He's a kid. He should be walking around with a backpack. Oh, niggas, boy. Black fatigue. I'm suffering, for real.
Yeah, you suffer.
Yeah, he's an idiot, though.
So, Cross, you agree with him?
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. First of all, he sound like, hold on, Kurt. He sound like somebody who don't have a kid. Because first off, when you said he don't bringing a knife to school, first thing I would have asked, why do you feel like you need to bring a knife to school? And I'm coming up there. Not don't bring one, because if I felt like my son need one at school, then I'm gonna let him bring one to school. I ain't gonna send it everybody there if I'm in that environment, because I'm moving him out that school. Really, is what I'm gonna do, is take him out of that school. Won't be in that environment. But no, he was so wrong in so many different points. No,
We get away from the school though, because he wasn't in school. It was a track meet.
he's got a track meet. Don't
And
bring
not
this
only
new. You don't
that,
know what environment it was over there. You don't
Yeah,
know
he
what he
wasn't
got to
even in
go through
school.
to get there. You don't even know
and
what he got to go through to get there.
all the accounts was that he didn't have a knife. He had one of them spikes to clean out his cleats. And he stuck them with it. The rest of that narrative comes from them AI generated links that Cross be looking at. Where you get this idiot from talking about come around us like we sick, boss? You know what?
Why he an idiot? Because you don't agree with him? The issues facing black people in America with stagnate our growth needs to be addressed. Black people who ignore those issues are less black than those who are actively fighting for black liberty. Okay. That was a good way to put it, Suleiman. Sure did. So I guess Drake ain't black enough either. Nah, he ain't. Cross. He ain't. Kurt is a professional goalpost mover. Yeah, he is.
No, I just hey Kelly, I just don't go down rabbit holes that you live in. That iPod that you say we ain't raising our kids by.
Trump just didn't know that Hawaii was a part of the USA. Trump is crazy. Obama ain't never grew up around his black side, so he don't know what is black or how to be black until he met Michelle. Is it Michelle or Michael? Okay, so what's the solution for us? Ain't none.
And,
Trump don't talk
I
like
keep trying to
that.
tell y'all that.
I don't know, Mimi.
If all you black people who look for solutions, stop looking. There are none. The solution is take care of your family the best way possible. Everybody take care of your family the best way possible. That's the solution. Stop looking for other people to come up with a solution. We ain't got one. They ain't
Yo,
got
he's
one.
a trip with his explanation.
I promise
White
you.
people ain't got one.
That goes back to the
Ain't got
statement.
one either.
That goes back to the statement where Kelly was like, "Well, Tupac was supposed to be our leader." What? You were expecting a rap artist to lead you somewhere?
That's
Come
Love
on,
these
stop.
rappers.
what Cross said.
Yeah, he was like
Tripping in a group chat with Biggie
he
and
was
Tupac.
feminine and this and that and the third, and he got Biggie killed and this and that. Boy, he is so off key that he throw my whole thoughts off. Tupac was supposed to lead us. Lead you depending on a rap artist to lead you? I guess that's why he's still trying to rap and he fought it something.
Now my cousin can rap though.
Here you go.
Money. They all got money. Trump was they buddy. They all got money. Before he ran for president, these same folks loved him. I wonder what.
Black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution, and they really did. When you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation, and they did it with incredible bravery. They helped win the Wild West, tamed the skies, and saved freedom in the Second World War. They're warriors. From the very beginning, Black Americans have been a vital part of the American story, helping to make this the greatest nation in the history of the world. So true. Thank you. We thank you.
What a racist white man.
This the same white man that's talking
Very
about.
racist.
It's the same white man that's shutting down all of the black museums. That's dealing with back in the time World War II and slavery and all of that. This the
Which
same
one?
person. Man, he speak with forked tongue, just like a demon.
Which museum he closed down?
He's closing down all of the black. They trying to cancel out.
Now, just name one so we can look it up.
I'll bring it to you next time. But yeah, he has shut down. He has defunded all of those museums.
You need Noah.
The only
The solution is to
museum
listen to
I
Malcolm
heard
X
that he
and build
was
our own everything. If your black brother is doing wrong, then separate yourself.
the only museum I heard Trump was defunding was all the museums that presidents are supposed to put into after their presidency, where they load all their facts into and stuff like what they were
Which museum?
for,
They
or
on your
what
phone.
award they won while in office. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
So the only museum I heard Trump, and this was recent, the only museum I heard Trump was getting ready to defund was the one that he's supposed to put all his facts that he accomplished into, or what he's supposed to be known for during his presidency runs. They're so backlogged in it that there's no plan on opening that museum. That ain't had nothing to do with no black museum. So I hope that's not where you pulling that from, Kurt.
No,
Let them look it up.
It says under the second administration in 2025, Donald Trump's actions led to the cancellation of federal grants for several cultural institutions focused on Black history, though no major institution have fully been defunded.
Okay, so you're
The
wrong.
Whitney plantation. No, it just
Go
said
ahead. You can finish reading if you want. Go ahead.
actions led to the cancellation of the federal grants for several cultural institutions that was focused on Black history.
Now read the next sentence.
And it said, though no major institutions like Yale.
No, I just want you to read it. I don't want you to explain nothing. I just want you to read the next sentence.
But though no major institutions have been totally defunded, the cancellation grants to specific institutions, the Whitney Plantation in April 2025, the Institute of Museums and Library Services, a federal agency, terminated 2 grants for Black history and culture awards to the Whitney Plantation in Louisiana. IMLS stated the grants no longer serve the interests of the United States. And
so what you just said was
slavery resistance.
Shut down Black museums. That's what you said.
Yeah, the Black Institute, the grants. He shut those grants down.
He didn't shut down no Black museums.
Golly,
let me get into work, y'all.
That be my point. That be my point when it comes to you Trump haters. Y'all just start talking. Y'all just be going and y'all don't be spitting facts. What y'all say about him ain't facts. This is why. Hold on, Kurt. I'm gonna let you go. I let you read. I let you talk. I let you do everything, and I wait my turn. The reason why I even started really paying attention to him and even rocking with him a little bit is because y'all lie so much on him. It's like, damn. Go ahead.
Okay, where are your facts that said he didn't defund them? I just read you what it said that it closed.
No. You said he shut Black museums down. Don't talk about the funding, nothing. He took the federal grants away, whatever he did with that, whatever. But you said he shut all them Black museums down. That's what you said.
Without the funding, they shut down.
No, they don't say nothing about them Black museums shut down. That's see, you read and then you interpret what you want to. You interpret what you want to.
Interpret what you want.
I didn't hear nothing about no Black museums shut down. I didn't even hear you mention a Black museum. I didn't even hear you read one. The American Institute, I heard you say the American Institute and something else. I didn't even hear you read no Black museums. No matter what, Trump that is. Ride with him then, Johnny. Ride with Kurt. Kurt is going to take you on a mission. You and Kurt is going to go on this mission right quick. Because Kurt's driving blind.
Where is your proof that he didn't do that? He took the funds away. He allowed this white man that called himself an African defund all that with Doge. They took all that money. And they want you, the taxpayers, to pay them to be able to do that.
Suleiman says, see how Trump gassed us up? We should have did the same for him, but Black people wasn't ready for outspoken president. We used to be lied to or told we're less than. Now Trump lack love, so it's up. Black love, probably, I just think that Black people are too loyal to the Democratic Party. I don't even think that Black people wasn't ready for an outspoken president. I don't think that. I just think they're too loyal to the Democratic Party. Instead of thinking for themselves, they need to think for themselves more. And then also they read stuff and they read headlines and titles and stuff and interpret what they want to. Like Kurt, y'all see what Kurt just did, man? Y'all here with me. Y'all see what Kurt just did.
All I'm saying is you put on the TikTok videos and that base your truth off of that.
He said he closed all the Black museums. That's what Kurt said. That's what he said, Cross. He closed all the Black museum. Tell him to look it up. That's what you gotta do. This what y'all gotta do. Cross, Suleiman. This is all y'all gotta do. Let them talk and just ask them a question about what they just said. That's it.
If you put off the funding to these institutions, they close down because they don't have the funds to keep it open.
I still want to know the Black museum that's closed down. And you said he closed down all the Black museums. That's what you said. It's definitely what you said.
Did you look up Whitney, the Whitney plantation?
No, I ain't looking nothing. You said that. I ain't looking up your. I ain't know. A
Well,
black woman
those
doing a life sentence was pardoned and appointed by Trump to be the pardon czar. Yeah, yep, that's a fact, eh? We covered that a couple of episodes ago. I did a whole thing on her. She the one that pardoned NBA YoungBoy and all of them. Yeah, he pardoned her. She was doing like 20. She was like did like 23 years. You know that came from Kim Kardashian though. That was Kim Kardashian that brought that case to Trump. Yep. And he pardoned Angie Stanton and changed the law. He pardoned Angie Stanton and changed the law to the point where a pregnant woman can no longer be handcuffed to a bed in a hospital while as an inmate while in custody. They no longer. That's false, Kurt. They no longer could handcuff women to the bed. Look at Kurt. He just said something. Did the research was dead wrong and still stood on it. That's what he did, Cross. That's exactly what he did.
I don't know why you agreeing. Hey, I don't know why you agreeing.
The research was dead wrong and still stood on it. Instead of him just saying, "Oh no,
Wait,
I'm tripping." Nah,
Dr. Kelly.
Oh damn, I'm late. What up,
How
Karina?
can you
Aloha.
How can you even take Dr. Kelly serious when he got a doctorate from Umar Johnson? Stop it. You need to take that out over there and just put his name, Cross.
The establishment of peace through submission of the will of Allah, God, and our submission to his universal laws of nature is the solution to all of our problems. Paradise for the righteous forever. What? The establishment of peace through submission to the will of Allah, God, and our submission to his universal laws of nature is the solution to all of our problems. Paradise for righteous forever. So if that's the case, why the Palestinians is going through what they going through then? If that's the solution, why are they getting bombs dropped on their head? Why them babies is dying over there and eating sand and stuff? If the solution is the establishment of peace through submission to the will of Allah, God, and our submission to his universal laws of nature is the solution to all power. It can't be, man. It can't be. I can't agree with that. Can't be. Unless it's the will of the. Unless you're going, I'm gonna let you answer that. I ain't even gonna give you no help. With the estate, I'm gonna let you answer that. You just watch the Democrat. That's what they do, Cross. That's what they do, Cross. That's what they do. Aloha, everyone. What up, Karina? Love you, brother. Love you more. Obama and Biden made a lot of mistakes too. Yeah,
Sure did.
Them niggas some trash. Yep, you are the solution. Hey, they can't answer. They gonna insult you instead of answering the questions. Hey, Cross, he did exactly what that chick said. That said she didn't say they arrested children.
Dr. Kelly, I'm gonna stop calling him Dr. Can I officially call him Umar Kelly?
Kurt, just yield, please.
All right, Umar Kelly. I don't know where you get your narrative from, but your narrative is whack, bro. That is whack. Your music is pretty damn good. How you think is crazy.
you and Cross be going at it every day. Yep, he sure did that for Auntie Angie. He did. Let's see. Trump is shunting all funding linked to LGBTQ being hidden in Black history. What you think about that, Kurt? Trump is shutting all funding linked to LGBTQ being hidden in Black history. What you think about it? Because the Israelis won't submit to the will of Allah. But they winning, Suima. They winning.
Yeah, because they are the colonialists that took over this country. They just changed different locations.
Whoa. What? You going to hell if you believing in that Muhammad Sorry, not sorry. What? Believing in what? What Muhammad? What you talking about, Karina? What you talking about? What I missed? You missed a lot, man. You missed 2 hours. You was at sleep. No stupid Democrat. You see. The whole world submitted to Allah, creator of the universe, then all problems would end. But man abuses free will due to the test of this life. A lot of people gonna be in hell. Allah protect us. This is hell. We already in hell, man. This is hell. Shit, yeah. This is hell, man. What you think, Kurt? You think this is hell?
Yeah, I do. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I think this is hell, man. This is where I'm seeing babies be murdered. Or babies.
By the hundreds of thousands.
This is where I'm seeing babies.
Look, I looked up that thing that I was talking about. Why they didn't tell? They told us it was just a factory in Tennessee that blew up, but it was a bomb-making factory. Why we didn't know that beforehand?
That's crazy. What state? Where was that?
In Tennessee, right there in Memphis. They were actually making explosives legitimately.
Memphis got a lot going on. They think they winning, but in reality, Allah sees everything taking place on earth. On his earth. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all not convincing me. If y'all was trying to convince me of joining the side with y'all, what y'all talking about, y'all not helping, man. Y'all not doing a good job. Because if I'm standing here saying, in reality, Allah sees everything taking place on this earth. So what that mean? I gotta die? I gotta go through having bombs dropped on me to say I'm right? Or I'm going, so I guess all the people that's dying is going to heaven? I don't know. I don't like that solution there. I ain't gonna lie. I said the same shit. What are you talking about, Karita? Free will was a test to begin with. Don't get me started on free will.
No, Dr. Kelly think Jesus gonna save him because he got Jesus inside of him.
I have always said that since I was in middle school. Heaven is when you gone. Hell is what we live on. Yeah, Karina, I agree. I think this hell right here. I do believe this is definitely hell, definitely a form of it. This a hell for righteous, but heaven for devils. Soon times run out. I like that. This a hell for righteous, but heaven for devils. Soon times run out. Okay. I like what you did there, Suleiman. Religion is pointless. No, I ain't gonna say religion is pointless. I ain't gonna say that because Islam definitely has helped. Has been a beneficial tool for a lot of black men.
You know anything about voodooism?
Hell no. I don't give a damn about. You said Buddha?
Voodoo.
Oh, voodoo. Yeah.
Voodoo. See, I looked at it. I kind of looked that up today, and voodoo was a form of it's considered a religion in, I think they said, West Africa. It started back then where they connect with the spirits of their ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
But in American society, they seen it as, they worshiping something dark and evil.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about spirituality, not about religion.
It's not a religion.
It is a religion. It's considered a religion worldwide.
What, voodooism?
Yeah.
Nah, that's like a it's spiritual. They ain't no religion. That's like it's spiritual. It's more spiritual than anything. Religion didn't even exist then. When Africa I guess the European is going to say it's a religion, but that's spirit. That's all spirituality. Religion came with the Europeans, with the Spaniards. They brought religion.
Exactly.
False religion is pointless. False religion is pointless. Yeah. The mega church is definitely pointless. Church, anyway, praise. I agree, Suleiman.
Listen, it reads, voodoo is an animistic religion originating in West
It's a
Africa.
what? It's a what?
Animistic.
Spell that.
Animistic. Animistic. Religion originating in West Africa that believes spirits are in all things and evolves communing with these spirits through rituals, dance, and traces. It spread to the Americas, though, the transatlantic slave trade and evolved with unique variation, particularly in Haiti and Louisiana, where it is also often incorporated Catholic practices. The term voodoo also refers to a tech company specialized in mobile, whatever, but it's considered worldwide as a religion. But America has demonized it to seem as though it was something evil. It was a religion in West Africa, way before the slave trade. You know, they believe in.
That's like saying what the Native Americans practice is a religion.
Yeah, sort of, kind of like they believe it that they're
what's the religion that the Native Americans practice?
It's a form of voodooism.
Okay, but what I'm saying is the religion, the aspect of religion, that's new.
They talk. No, it ain't. They talk to the spirits of their ancestors. They affiliate with where they come from.
I agree with Davon. Religion is a form of the devil, beliefs and faith in Jesus' righteousness. Religion started with Christianity and Islam and all that. Before that, the word religion wasn't even thought of. Everything was spiritual. Spiritual. Wasn't no religion. Wasn't even no Jesus or none of them. Wasn't none of them. Religion, the Quran came 2,000 years ago. The Bible came about 3,000 years ago. All of that is new. Voodoo is 10, 15, 20,000 years old. Voodoo is on the pyramids.
But the world as it is in current consider it a religion and not some devil cult.
I'll go for that. The place is hell. I'll go for that, Kurt.
I mean, you know how they classify, like just like they changed the name of Jesus from what it originally was to Jesus to fit their dialogue or their lingo. Voodooism was, they studied the spirits, the spirit of man, their ancestors, and they could connect. That's how they live, right? But with the Americans' form of religion, they wanted to turn that truth into a falsehood, as though they worshiping the devil. Like my ancestors are devils.
Where you think that came from?
The indoctrination, the Angloids that indoctrinated the people when they colonized. They colonized America. They colonized, over there in the Middle East, like Israel, because Netanyahu does not look nothing like the ancient Israelites. Believe that. They were not.
Your dues and contributions are blessed by your divine creator. Religion is only pointless if you accepted chaos. Religion established discipline that's aligned with Allah's will of truth and righteousness. I agree. That's why I'm not gonna say religion is pointless, because religion has changed a lot of people's lives for the better. So I don't agree with Davon and Karina on that. I wouldn't say it's pointless, but I understand why y'all saying that though, but I wouldn't say it's pointless. True religion tone out destructive energy and practices that contribute to disease and chaos. True religion keep good habits retained. A man's spirit is important to who that man is, and Kurt, your spirit is crazy. I told them their spirit is evil when they was laughing. Nah, they wasn't. They weren't.
Hey, but I would hear that opinion if it came from anybody but somebody that called themselves a doctor.
He could get off that doctor shit. What happened,
But
TT? What Kurt said?
But only job he got is in the studio trying to make music at 45 years old. Stop it.
Homosexuals are spiritual now. They do yoga. You got righteous spirits and evil spirits. Whoa. Homosexuals are spiritual now. They do yoga. You got righteous spirits and evil spirits. The true spirit or divine creator laid out a way for all humanity to live by, regardless of human feelings. Homosexuals are spiritual now. Nah. Nah, Suima. If homosexuals were spiritual, they wouldn't be homosexual. Nah. They not spiritual, man. They not spiritual, man. Kurt definitely gonna change that quick at TRJ. Oh.
What I'm not going to change is the narrative that you believe that the earth is flat. We're going to call him Dr. Umar Conspiracy.
Now, listen, you come across the right person that know what they talking about, that got some shit to back that up. I done heard some people views on the world being flat, earth being flat, and it actually made sense. Why do Muslims follow the teachings and practices of Isa, Jesus, more than those who practice Christianity? I don't know, man. Good question. Kurt is a Christian. Ask Kurt. Kurt, why do Muslims follow the teachings and practices of Isa, Jesus, more than those who practice Christianity?
I'm a Christian? No, I grew up in a Christian church.
Oh, a nigga that make you Christian.
No, I don't. Because I studied Islam too.
Not in no Christian church. Not growing up in no Christian church.
What? I was doing a whole bunch of stuff while I was in church, just like a lot of them.
So you was Muslim and Christian?
I never really attached myself to being a Christian, though my family members were. I went to church because my mama drug me up in the church, and I did my thing. But I also have seen the words of other religious scholars, people that have studied different religions. And I take from that, what I take from it to understand, why I have thought like I thought. See, I don't believe that the only way I have to depend on another man like Jesus to be inside of me, who've been dead 2,000 years, for me to be saved from my terrible ways.
He ain't got to be inside you though. Pause.
That's what the cross said. He was like, I got Jesus inside of me. Like, what?
What? Cross got Jesus inside of him?
Yeah,
that is crazy. Yo.
He a doctor, he a pastor, he's everything but right. Y'all should call him Mr. Wrong.
Davon said, Suleiman, I have accepted chaos. Suleiman, Davon has accepted chaos. Oh shoot, you right at TT. I think you a brother. Yep. I texted too, TT. I never said that Kurt has him Democrats do. Yeah. No example, y'all. Kurt keeps saying I never said it's like you doing the Trump. Facts. Cross. Forced religion is a problem which abuse people, stealing money, oppression over the weak, promoting one race over the other, using scripture to kill or bomb nations, military, evil use religion. That's true, Suleiman. Jesus spoke Aramaic, and his language of Aramaic God is called Allah. Yeah, but Jesus is only 2,000, 3,000 years old. Jesus is only 3,000 years old, man. Devon called me a flat earth person. I clearly said in capital letter, I'm not into none of that. And Kurt keep running it with it. Oh, I didn't see it, Cross. They putting stuff in. BJ, if you believe anything about the earth being flat, I'm taking all your credibility. This is me, bro. I'm open to listen to everyone. I don't just close my ears to something because I don't agree with it. I listen to everything. I listen to everything, bro. And like I said, you don't know, nigga. You never been in a spaceship. You ain't been out of space. You don't know if it's flat or round. You don't know nothing. Like I don't know anything. You don't know the games these people play. How they recorded a nigga landing on the moon and the camcorder is already set up on the moon and all that. Like it's a lot of things that's questionable and that's not real. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't really. I don't know. I would if I had to make a choice, I would say it's round because that's what I was taught. But I don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm open to listen to flat earth people, round people. It's the same thing with everything. Amen. Don't amen to that, TT. Why do Muslims worship the same God? Go ahead.
I agree with you on that, BJ, because I ain't never been. I got scared when I got in that plane. I don't want to be up there.
Yeah, I ain't been out of space to look back and be like, oh, the earth is really round.
I be thinking about how to get down from that high. I don't even like roller coasters.
I don't know. But I've heard way more stuff that makes sense for it being round than being flat. Oh, why do Muslims worship the same God Allah as Jesus, while in Christianity the way of Antichrist Jesus is God against the teachings of Jesus himself? Cross said he never said that. Y'all putting words in Cross' mouth, man.
Cross, I go back to I can go back to the text in the chat where he said he had Jesus inside of him.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. He didn't say he had Jesus inside of him. He said he has the Holy Spirit inside of him.
He said I'll go back to the text and send it to you.
Send it to me, Kurt. Screenshot it and send it to me. I'll pull it up on the podcast. I'll pull it up now. Yeah, Davon, do you see that text? Davon, do you see the text? Did Cross say he got the Holy Spirit in him or he got Jesus Christ in him?
He said both. If I'm not mistaken, he said both.
Kurt,
I can't pull it up because I'm on the podcast. If I was in front of
Davon gonna look. Kurt, stop putting words in my mouth, please.
Okay.
Jesus was Muslim because he submitted his will to Allah, the one true God. Every law Allah established, Jesus followed, but Christians found a way not to follow them. Kurt, you find ways not to follow Allah, boy.
And so do you.
You know what, Suleiman? I'm going to ride with that because you know what? Kurt and them is trying to grow and sell weed out the church, out the back of the church, off the church land. Yeah, I'm gonna side with you on that, Suleiman. I just thought about
it. Stop it, cause I can pull up your record too. You
grow and sell weed.
You have fornication every day.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, I'm not pointing at your ears because you have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
The Christian church. I'm talking about the church. The church.
I'm talking about the church too. The church said it is one of the most egregious sins to commit fornication. Thou shalt not commit fornication or adultery.
Kurt, Kelly, you're on top tonight. They do this shit all day, every day, man.
Hey, Suleiman, no, he ain't.
The world is flat. What you got to say about Karina, Davon? Karina said the world is flat. Fast BJ, gotta listen to everything and take all information into consideration. Yes, and then you determine which side, what you go with. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna just shut my ear. Everything they taught us are all lies. I ain't mad at you, Karina. I believe that too. We got like 5 more minutes, y'all. Whether Earth is flat or round, we just need to be better people regardless.
I agree with Dr. Umar for once.
Dr. Umar Kelly, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with questioning things. Exactly what the church teach. Don't ask questions while Quran lets you ask about the religion. One way to see the sincerity. I can send you a video to disprove it all. You think it's flat or round, Kurt?
I take your approach. I don't really know. I've never been to the very edge where I could see over it if it's flat, and I have not been up in a spaceship to see if it's round. All I know is it is Earth, and we are here. If it's round, it's round. If it's flat, it's flat.
Okay.
I don't know.
Kelly said, I probably said both. I know I ain't say nothing about no flat earth stuff, but I definitely got Jesus in me. What's wrong with that statement? What's wrong with that statement, Kurt?
Why you have to have Jesus in you to be saved from yourself? You just got to change your ways.
Nah, I don't believe in none of that sorcery stuff or anything evil. If it ain't righteous, I ain't with it. What's the sorcery part? Him having Jesus in him? That's the sorcery part? Are we talking about religion? I'm lost. We all over the place, Karina. But yeah, we talking about religion. Christianity is the biggest pagan religion on the planet. Pagans are those who worship other than Allah. God worshiping physical creations such as sun, moon, stars, and men, like Jesus. Paganism. That's paganism, Cross. You got Jesus in you. You all wrong.
I promise you.
According to what
And even in his Bible, it is some truths that are implemented, but they don't expect you to be smart enough to read it. Where it states that, and I'll send you this link too. It says, and they shall erect trees and place ornaments on it and tinsels, but that's their God. It has no ears to hear or no powers to heal. That's the religion of the pagans. Those people that's putting up Christmas trees, talking about the birth of Jesus, and got our kids believing some white man gonna come down the chimney that you don't own with a bag. We call them burglars. Oh, it's Christmas. It's celebrating the birth of Jesus. But they use Santa Claus as the emblem. Stop it.
Finally.
What? You agree?
I agree 100% with what you just said.
You know, so they teach you paganism and say it's the way.
Yep. The Bible definitely say don't be cutting them trees down and decorating them and doing all of that. That sounds like Christmas to me. And all the Christians celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, and not only that, they're going to
Bible say don't do that. Y'all sure be having them Christmas trees up, decorating them, and kneeling down before them.
And talk about they got Jesus in them. What's wrong with that? He doing God's work, demigod.
Oh, Davon, the smallest act of submission is to your wife that you marry. You accept laws to abide by out of respect. How you not gonna submit to Allah, your creator, who gave you everything, all in line? Davon is out of alignment, Suleiman?
No. Is he married?
No. Yeah, he got
Is he
divorced. If he was married, he would be.
having children? Yeah, that's the natural order of man.
So what happens if you're not married and you have kids?
Then you're committing fornication, which is one of the most egregious sins. You're not in alignment with the will of God.
So then we all going to. So everybody that's fornicating is going to hell.
You're already living in hell. We already agree with that.
Everybody that's fornicating ain't going to heaven.
Heaven are conditions of life, and they right here on this earth. You make a more your own heaven or hell.
You saying that's one of the most egregious sins and all that. So then the doors are shut on.
Therefore, you are living in your hell. That behavior is hellish. It's not in alignment with the will of Allah or the will of God.
God in me to be saved for myself. What are you talking about? The map itself is false as well, which is facts, and it will definitely prove the world can't be round. Uh-oh. Kurt, you are right about something. I don't know what paganism is. False God.
Non-believers of the will of God, of Christ, or the Christ that you know of, because there was no Christ back in them days. Christ didn't start existing till thousands of years after Jesus was gone.
At BJ, he did what that lady did, said one thing and said he did. He tried to pull it up. They couldn't find it. Found something totally different from what he said. I was rooting for him on that, boy. Why you rooting for him in the first place? Why you rooting for him and he against me? What you talking about?
Why you always think it's against you, man? Why you starting to sound like a what they call them? A narcissist. It ain't about you. My opinion is about what it is. It has nothing to do with you. You have a different of opinion. I'm not against you. Bro, I want everything that you got coming.
I'm talking about on this podcast, bro. Y'all definitely against me. I don't care what you talking about.
No, I just don't agree with you on everything.
You're gonna turn Noah and Nadia against me. What are you talking about? Not if you married, it's not a sin.
Wait, why is they against you just because they for me?
No. I'm not saying that. From the first day they came there, you say, "Yeah, I got help. We against him, y'all." That's exactly what you said.
I didn't say, boy, stop the fake news, bro.
When you brought your other partner up here, Terrence. When you brought your other partner up here, like, yeah,
Who?
man, the other dude, man. They want to think about every form of rebellion against Allah. Now think about the submission to Allah laws, in which those who think beyond this world, which bet are you willing to make, which makes sense. Devon said he is with chaos. Devon said he is with chaos, Suleiman. I don't know about that flat earth, round earth. I know it's flat enough for us to walk around and drive and everything. Muhammad was a holy prophet of Allah, and he revealed the truth of Jesus and all other prophets of the Bible and Torah. Christians don't follow Jesus. The prophet Muhammad confirmed the truth of scripture. Yeah, I believe he said it. Start with that Muslim stuff, because that religion is one of the most practiced of evilness. No disrespect. What? Yo, wait a minute, Karina. Wait a minute. How? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Karina, go back to sleep, man. At Gold and Silver. I didn't want to say it, but since you said it, I agree. Yo. Well, you got one with you, Karina. Muhammad was possessed, following the devilish ways.
Wow.
Laugh out loud, Gold and Silver. Yo, what devilish ways? What devilish ways, man? This is a topic by itself. Yeah.
It sure is. And then it's like a circle. Because ain't no end to that.
Ways.
They been at war. These holy war.
What devilish ways, man? What did Muhammad do that was devilish? You acting like Kurt now, Karina.
Oh no, I would never say that.
What he did in the cave. What Muhammad was doing in the cave. Where y'all be getting all this information from? Where y'all be getting all this information from? While y'all dwell on that, I think I have something else, man. They going in.
That's a whole deep conversation based on faulty information that people got. You know, people see Christianity as the way because that's the only thing they learned. You know, this religion of Christianity, blah, 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 and the Jewish people over there are the chosen people of God. Well, the Jews is the ones that put Jesus to death, but yet they're the ones that's supposed to for carry, you know, what's spiritual and what's godly. Can't nobody say nothing bad about the Jews because we're chosen people of God. Like, you know, that's how that right-wing conservative, the evangelical Christians, when they came over here with their slave boats, that believed according to what their English spelling said that you're supposed to serve your master. So they seen black people as we supposed to serve them. We supposed to be slaves. Them same evangelical Christians turned into the Republican Party. They just put on different clothes and took them white cone helmets off. They're the same, one and the same. Leopard don't change his spots. That's like, you know, they're saying, well, Jesus said this and Jesus said that. We don't have no proof of their interpretation of what it is Jesus actually said. But it definitely, I know he didn't say, call me Jesus Christ.
Shaitan is the master of chaos and confusion, looking for those who he may devour and lead astray. Golden Silver probably defend Christmas, Halloween, Easter, and all pagan holidays. Probably eat pork. This is false religion, BJ. I was talking about. Jesus would never stand with them. You know what, Karina? Suleiman might got you on that one. I think you eat pork, and I believe you celebrate Christmas. Let me see. Yeah, they believe him. So he offered many wives.
Thanksgiving and all the rest of them.
Lead him after that. You know, he married a child, raped and killed. How can he be a prophet of God? I ain't gonna lie. All the prophets raped. I ain't gonna say rape. All the prophets killed though. Moses was a murderer too. All them niggas was killing. You had to kill back then. Karina. Islam is the true way of life, the religion of Adam, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and all of the prophets. This is this is a religion war. You don't need religion to live right, and I have accepted what's here, chaos. I'll live in the spiritual world when I get there. Oh, it might be too late for you, Davon. It might be too late to change your ways when you go to that spiritual door. Might be too late. I believe there's a higher power. How else did we get here? Facts, CZ. A leopard spot do change as they mature, so that saying is stupid. Hey, I was born a sinner. Yes, I need Jesus in my life. So, Karina, are you a Christian that celebrates Christmas? That's the question. That's what the people want to know, Karina. Are you a Christian that celebrates Christmas? That's what the people want to know, Karina.
Or Halloween.
And eat pork. Or Halloween. And eat pork.
Yeah, we want to hear about that BLT.
Yeah, because Kurt don't like that pork. Kurt don't mess with that pork.
At all. Don't buy it. Don't allow it in my house.
I eat bacon, but that's not pork.
Yes, it is.
Bacon ain't pork.
It is.
Man, bacon. Chad, let me know if bacon is pork, man. Bacon is not pork. Man. Bacon is bacon.
It tastes too good, don't it, boy?
Bacon is bacon. Bacon's not pork.
Comes off the slab. It comes off the slab of that swine.
Damn. So do I. Only Allah, God, can forgive you of your sins.
Exactly.
No prophet ever raped or killed unjustly. Wait a minute, Suleiman. How can you justify rape? What prophet you talking about? These modern day so-called Christians are a disgrace to Jesus and to his God, Allah. Hate Muhammad because he brought truth back that Jesus taught. Karina, get them off of you now. I eat bacon for sure. Get them off of you, Karina. Shit, then I've been sinning like a month. Yo, TT, relax. I believe it's totally different on why I do, but yes, I am on my way to change. Change to what? No, if it's beef, not if it's beef or turkey bacon. Nah, definitely talking about pork, Andy.
You just said it wasn't no pig. You said now you're talking about not pork. And
Only
that
when
turkey bacon.
only when I'm at Wi-Fi. Oh no, I can't even say that. Nobody is born a sinner. This the lie Christianity teach. Babies are sinless. Hold on, what? Nobody is born a sinner. This the lie Christianity teach. Babies are sinless. So you saying a baby has sin?
They say we were born with sin.
He said nobody is born a sinner. This the lie Christianity teach. Babies are sinless. Yeah, I don't know.
Christianities teach you that we
I
are
don't think
born.
babies have a sin. Only
That
turkey
we are
baby
born with
is
sin.
not pork. No prophet ever raped. Let me correct my statement. Okay. You was going down that rabbit hole, curtain them being.
I ain't never been down that rabbit hole. I ain't never been.
You was going down that rabbit hole, curtain nor being.
A straight religious leader. I've never heard of a religious prophet, one of the prophets, Muhammad or Jesus. I ever heard of them indulging in those types of acts that deal with the flesh, like killing people and none of that. They promoted peace within yourself, peace with God, peace for everybody. It was never about them killing nobody. Now the people around them killed. All them people that was
brought me a beautiful girl. I have no shame or regret. My sin brought me a beautiful girl. I have no shame or regret. That's a fact, CT. I'm with Kurt. No pork. Kurt eat pork bacon.
You don't tell me. Don't lie on me, bro. Lie on yourself.
Sule, your Quran tells all the truth of following the devil. Read your book carefully.
Hey, you probably eat chitlins too, don't you?
I never ate chitlins. I never even tasted it. I never even. No. To answer your question, no.
I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't eat that animal. No parts of it. I remember guys used to walk around, have them pork rinds and putting hot sauce on it. Oh, you eating the skin of a piece of swine. That's
Karina
crazy.
said that's a lie. It's in the Quran. They rape the women. Oh, man. This is getting deep, y'all. It's in the Quran. Where is Noah when you need her? Ain't nobody against anyone, B. You already know you mine all day, every day, 100 facts. That's my twin. It's my crime partner. Muhammad slaughtered people. It's in the Quran. Facts. I think they talking about the rape part, Karina. You've been lying on me all night, Kurt. Now it's not on you. Jesus was a Muslim. He spoke Aramaic. In Aramaic, the word for God is Allah. Jesus also said for us to worship Allah, God.
No, I never disagree with you, because I've always made the statement, English didn't evolve until thousands of years after Jesus was gone. So truly, Jesus was not speaking English as it is portrayed in the Bible. He never spoke English. So obviously he had to speak Arabic or Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? They changed it. And that's one thing I know. You can't change the truth. You know what I'm saying? He didn't teach Christianity. Christianity didn't evolve until thousands of years after he was gone. And I'm almost sure to say that I believe that Jesus taught Islam because of the region in which he lived.
So what he spoke, Karina? If he didn't speak Aramaic, what he spoke, Karina?
What
did he speak, Karina?
He spoke like Prince Charles or something. You know, they spoke English back then. No, he didn't. That language didn't even exist. It didn't exist.
He wasn't even in the English region.
Right. He didn't learn in the English region. English didn't evolve until it evolved through the Greek and the Latin language. And they put it together and created the English language from Britain and all of those areas.
What language did he speak, Silver? You're gonna win. You're gonna lose that battle, Karina. You're gonna lose that battle, Silver. He definitely spoke Aramaic. I should be lying to you. Go learn the truth and study Jesus' lifestyle. You're demon out. I hate truth. In Islam, it is illegal to kill unless in self-defense. In Islam, it is illegal to kill unless in self-defense. The truth is, it's all folktale. Jesus definitely was a black man. About Jesus or Muhammad. Jesus was directly related to Moses, who passed for an Egyptian. Egyptian was burnt black. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Let me see. All right. This is my last video, y'all, and I'm out. Right up. Sleepy. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Me and you left in this room.
Let's go.
He's a false prophet. He said, I'm concerned by all these Negro preachers who've been talking about this man, Charlie, that was killed.
They having moments of silence in black churches all over the country over a man that was
a racist and a white supremacist. How dare you compare him to Martin Luther King? The only thing that Charlie Kirk and Martin Luther King got in common is both of them were killed by a white man. Notice how many times he brings up skin color. 4 times. Why are you bringing up skin color so much? It's ethnic idolatry. You are more concerned with the color of people's skin than you are with the truth that they speak. You are more loyal to your tribe and your race and your ethnicity than you are to the people of God. You can't say that, Millie. You're a little white girl. You think that my authority comes from my skin color or my stature? My authority to speak comes from the word of God. And you know what I didn't like at all? The fact that he called it black churches. Black churches? Like, what is that? Are we bringing segregation back? That's a very weird thing to say. This is not a white church. This is a church of Jesus Christ. How dare you divide the body of Christ by skin color? We are united by one thing, that's the blood of Jesus Christ. I don't care what your skin color is. I care about who you believe in and who is your God. You better believe in heaven. There's not going to be a black section singing gospel songs and a white section with the organ. There's not going to be any segregation in heaven. We're not going to be split up by skin color. We are united by the blood of Christ. If you don't want to unite over common values and the fact that we worship one God, if you don't want to unite over that, you care more about skin color, you're not in this body to begin with. Jamal, he needs to repent of this ethnic idolatry and dividing the body by skin color.
She talking about your pastor, Kurt.
What pastor?
Dude that want to sell weed. Grow and sell weed. My fault, y'all.
I do know when she keep trying to deify, what is it called? Deify Jesus. We need to be following Jesus. No, we need to follow the spirit of Allah.
The Jews killed him. He spoke the same as Jewish people.
And the Jews killed him.
Those wasn't his people, for real, for real.
Because he was teaching those.
Amen. Islam allow this.
Because see, Jesus was teaching the teaching of love thy brother. You know what I'm saying? To love thy brother, to look after the least of us is to serve God. Or to serve Allah, because the word God didn't even exist when he said it. It didn't exist. English didn't come around until what, 17, 15 something? Stop it.
Yeah, Karina, Gold and Silver and DJ Kelly, Dr. Kelly. That's a DJ. Dr. Kelly. They on one. Devon, we can't just erase history now because we want to celebrate 4th of July. We free before white colonialism. They taught us Columbus discovered American, and tomorrow America celebrate. Lives carry on. Today is actually on Christopher Columbus Day. Ain't it? It's after 12. Did you know that, Kurt? Devil book, sweetie. Trust me. I studied it.
They got a whole day.
When I learned that Quran. Uh-oh.
Listen, so they got a whole day to celebrate a man that said he discovered somebody else's property. Yeah. But it's not a national holiday.
We're going to have to save that for another time, y'all. I'm getting up out of here.
You look like you kind of tired, bro.
I'm ready to fall asleep, man. But yeah, we gotta put a pin in that, y'all. This Muslim and Christian debate I got going on. Word. Is Islam evil?
Wow.
That's gonna be the topic.
How the right always want to demonize the left, or the left always want to demonize the right.
It's not even about this, though. It ain't about left and right.
Well, what I mean by left and right, somebody over here that believes in Jesus as their savior, and somebody over on this side who says Islam is the religion of Jesus. But that's not the religion, the Jesus that they're celebrating here. They celebrating the Jesus that look like Charlton Heston. You know, that Jesus is a folk tale.
The Bible actually says put homosexuals to death, not the Quran. Good point. Good point. Golden Silver, where you at? The Bible actually says put homosexuals to death, not the Quran. Actually, the Bible, they killed all them people in Sodom and Gomorrah. Right, Kurt? Didn't he destroy the whole Sodom and Gomorrah? That wasn't the Quran, that was the Bible.
But that was people that was participating in all kind of sexual acts, fornicating and worshiping statues like Christmas trees and
Your mom said, ha ha ha. Even in Hebrew, God is Allah. That's a good one.
Listen.
Yahweh is the attribute of God that European Jewish, which means they kind of like a Jew. Even Africans are original Arabs and Hebrews. Go ahead, Kurt.
These are the same people that's talking this Christian thing that this is the Christian way, and No, that's their way that they kept the people in subjugation, looking for a heaven that was way up in the sky or a hell that was way down in the ground. They looking for a hell way up in the sky that's filled with material luxuries that we can't enjoy now, but rather after we die, while they pass the collection plate around and take all your money so that you can believe like they believe. Really? That's why when you say I'm a Christian, yeah, I grew up in the church. I got a great uncle that started a Pentecostal church. And I never did believe in that. Oh, I got the Holy Ghost, and all of a sudden I'm shivering and convulsing and stuff. And I researched where that came from. Remember I read to you about voodooism? Well, when those slaveholders used to see like the Africans, you studying their religion, they was dancing around the fire and, communicating with their spirits with dance and music and bongos and whatever. To them, that looked like they were worshiping something dark and evil because they did not understand the culture. So, and they heard them speaking in their native language, so they said you have to be able to speak in tongues to be saved by this fictional Jesus with stringy white hair and a white robe.
TT says, shit, this Hawaii. We live off pork, spam, rice, etc. Christmas is celebrated, and I do give out candy. I mean, doesn't mean I don't believe or don't pray. My faith still as strong as the rest. So am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, TT. Just believe in God, man. Ain't nobody perfect. Nobody. And don't be scared to start using that super chat button too to support the growth of the channel. So go check them out. Because I will come prepared and with chapters for them in their book. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Word up. Let's do that. I want to know too. I want to know too. Word up. I got you. What you is your topic, Karina? Tell me what the name of the topic is gonna be. Tell me what you want the topic to be. You know what Jesus said. We going off what man had written. They going off of the time period that Jesus lived and the area he lived in. The language that was spoken in that area is all Aramaic, Arabic. You know what I mean? He spoke different languages though. He spoke Hebrew too. He spoke like 4 different languages or something.
But English didn't exist then. The English language hadn't been even established.
It existed?
No, it did not.
So what was the Europeans talking? What was they speaking?
Let me show you. Hold up.
I just want to know what the Europeans were speaking.
When did the English language come into existence? The English language came into existence around the 5th century after death of Jesus, emerging from the Germanic dialect of the Anglo-Saxons and Jutes who migrated to Britain. This early form of language is known as Old English. It came, 5 centuries? That's 500 years after Jesus was dead.
So what's Old English then?
That back then they didn't have a culmination of all the words they have now, but they were, taking different languages like Hebrew, Greek, Spanish, and Latin.
What are you talking about?
Language which they call English.
So English comes from Latin and a bunch of different languages?
Yeah, if you look up the definitions, when you look up definition of word, you'll see root words Latin and Spanish, and that's how they came up with the words.
So what was the Europeans speaking when Jesus was alive? It wasn't no Europeans alive? It wasn't no Europeans alive before Jesus?
I guess it was nomadic or something, because Europe is in between where Africa and China is. So, when you go into those regions over there on the continent of the Middle East, Africa, and all of that, they spoke Arabic and Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So, as they started migrating, they started picking up all these different tones and stuff, and they created their own language and brought it to America, as in spellings. If you take the root words of spelling, it means spell. They put a spell on the people to believe as they wanted to.
Press that like button, man. It's free. Yeah. Islam allows them to kill them. They did that all the time in Africa. What's the topic gonna be, Karina? Well, you know nothing. Next one, I will prove to you about your own book. Me too, BJ.
I would love to be in that conversation, because when we talk about the different books of religion, we know the Bible only goes back so far. So they got their translation and translated it the way they wanted it to read.
Maybe we could come back tomorrow. I'll get with the team and see what they say, man. Maybe we could do a quick one tomorrow. Everybody come back with they facts. Everything Jesus said is aligned with Islam. So where did modern Christians get their practice from? Y'all typing fast, man. I ain't gonna lie.
One thing I do know, one of the books of the Bible was supposedly written by Paul, right? Paul's was one of the very beginning people that were the instigators that was teaching against the persecution of the people that was following Jesus. But years after he was gone, he said, "Oh, I had a version of Jesus, and this is what he said for me to deliver to the people." And they allowed that book into the Bible so that bring it to America in the different countries and implement it from their perspective. But that ain't what Jesus said when he was alive. It goes totally against what he taught. But a lot of people read it and say, "I know what I read. I know what my truth is," because that's all they have read. They didn't read the original script. That's why they call it a King James version. Now, who was King James? He was an evil ruler. He didn't want people to follow the religion that was teaching peace, peace with my brother, man. It wasn't about war. It was about bringing righteousness and justice to the people, all people, whether you was a homosexual, whether you was, it was, people are who they are. You have to, if Jesus went to all the right people, why would he have to save people?
Why did God say he would send his son Jesus and not Muhammad if he's the true prophet? Muslims, please answer that question.
Right.
How we know God said that?
Yeah, how do we know God said that? I know they didn't say it in the Bible. See, we just like it states in their Bible, Jesus said, that I am, so shall you become. Which means we are all, God is us and we are God. It's in us. God is everything. That doesn't make me better than you, or, they tried to teach peace. Those people that instituted these religions, these religious sects, they came with chaos. They came with, oh, we're going to hang Jesus on the cross. We're going to persecute him and say this is the real religion. Stop it.
Kurt, you just proved to us you don't know what you be reading.
Christianity didn't exist until hundreds of years after Jesus was dead.
True, Kurt.
So how is it that it was what he taught? Teach what he taught. It wasn't English. So don't teach me in English. Because just about everything we've read in English, as history go on, we find out it was false. They taught us Christopher Columbus discovered America. False. They taught us that we was niggers. False. They taught us ultimately everything that's white is good and of God. Clean. So,
Why
I
would
mean,
God sacrifice Jesus for people who don't follow his teachings anyway? Good question. Allah sent many prophets before and after Jesus. All prophets come to reestablish truth, religion which Christians clearly went astray. Oh, shoot.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everything doing isn't okay because we got free will. Jesus never heard the word Christianity or none of his followers. It's a good point. Who taught us we was niggas? Jesus never heard the word Christianity or none of his followers. That's true. That's true. All right, yo, let's get up out of here, bro. We gotta get up out of here, man. Karina, I wrote that down. I got your topic, Karina.
What's the topic? Let us do our research.
Is the Quran a true religion or practice of the devil? No, not Quran. Islam. We gotta change that to Islam. Quran is not a religion. Right, Karina? Is Islam the true religion or practice of the devil? We'll go with that. The Bible was created off of facts, evidence, what people saw, seen, and lived. It was facts on what Jesus did and said. The Quran is made by the scholars off of their own opinions, wants, needs, and etc. What works for them is made up by scholars.
Right. Those are people that existed 500 years after. So how could they have seen it? How could they have seen something that happened 500 years before they even existed?
Yeah. The Quran is a book of guidance and rules. All right, so yeah, that's what we got, man. That's gonna be the first thing we get into. Miss this one.
Hot topic.
Is Islam the true religion or a practice of the devil? Jesus was a Muslim who practiced Islam. He was not a Christian. So, Karina, you're going to have all your facts and all that stuff ready for them. You're going to have your verses ready for them from the prophets that was raping and killing people in the Quran. So, who introduced English to the world? That's TT. That's a good question, man. I ain't know English was only 2,000 years old, 1,500 years old.
I just told you that. It didn't exist until what? They didn't even create an English language.
Good night, Mimi.
And like I said, if you look in any dictionary and you look up the words, you'll see all these little adjectives up under it, which says the root word comes from Latin, Hebrew or Greek. They took all of these languages and combined it and created words like Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when the era we was talking about, whatever era we was talking about. I said English was around then.
No, it was. Okay, but it was.
Okay. Whatever we talking about, Kurt? Because I'm gonna look that up too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do some research on that. What era are you talking about?
I'm talking about during the era when Jesus was walking on the face of the earth. English did not exist.
Okay. I'm do some research on that.
It didn't evolve until hundreds of years after he was dead and gone. So those people that say that the Bible was written by people that had firsthand knowledge and would walk with Jesus, they wouldn't have wrote it in English.
Okay, Karina says she ready. Y'all be ready now. She holding it down now. It's 3 against 1. It's 3 against 1. She holding it down here.
Oh, Miss Karina, who is Miss Karina?
Hawaiian girls is tough. I'm telling you.
Whoever she is, Miss Karina, I understand. I promise you, I grew up in the church. I understand from what.
Thank you, Cross. Go ahead,
I got a brother that's the pastor of a church. My great granduncle, he established one of the bigger Pentecostal churches in St. Louis, Lively Stone Church of God in Christ, and all of that. But facts are facts.
Alhamdulillah. Jesus is not even his name. It's Esau. Great show, family. Thanks, Mom.
And it was translated from it was transferred from
5th century.
When they transferred it, BJ, from Jesus to the Greek language and then Latin, they added an extra S, took the I off and put a J so that it would.
I don't care about none of that, Kurt. We talking about the era that Jesus was alive. I'm gonna find out if there was a group of people who were speaking English. That's it. I don't care when they took the S off and all that. I don't care about that.
All I'm saying is how the English language, his name was not Jesus. That's an English word.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about that. They wasn't English wasn't where he was at anyway. So it don't even matter.
At all. So
they wasn't even there. So it don't even matter. But wherever they were speaking English. What was the Europeans speaking when Jesus was alive? What were the Europeans speaking in Europe when Jesus was alive?
Now we could look that up, but
that's all I'm talking about. The era is when Jesus was alive and walking the earth. You said there was no English language, so I'm saying, right?
Because I told you,
I'm saying this is 2025. So you're saying about 2,300 years ago, 2,400 years ago, there was no English language.
They said 5 decades after Jesus.
I'm asking you what you're saying. You're saying when Jesus walked the earth, there was no English language, right?
Right.
Okay. All right.
Now they may have the Europeans may have been speaking Germanic. How did they pronounce it? Germanic, the Germanic language. But
I don't know what that is. I never heard of it.
Well, I just read it to you about it, but especially about when the language came about. What the Romans and stuff, what they spoke, the Romans were over in Europe.
Great show. Next show, try not to let Islam dominate so easily. By the way, Islam spread like wildfire in Africa voluntarily. Alhamdulillah. I don't know about that voluntarily part. I'm gonna let you slide for now. No J in Hebrew language, so his name wasn't Jesus. That's correct.
The English language came into existence around the 5th century. And it emerged. The English language emerged from the Germanic dialect of the English.
Ain't nobody trying to kill you, Kareem. 200 years after Moses, and they both still spoke same language. Jesus was 2,000 years after Moses? That sounds long. Wait, Jesus was that long after Moses? 2,000 years? We got to fact check that too, man. Where is Noah, bro? Noah told me 40 minutes. Wait a minute, man. I got to go to bed. Jesus was 2,000 years after Moses? What do you think about that, Kurt?
I'm not sure.
That sounds long to me.
How many years after Moses did Jesus come around?
Jesus spoke more man.
If we follow traditional biblical date, Moses preceded Jesus by roughly 1,300 to 1,400 years. 13 to 1,400 years.
So Moses was 2000 BC, 2500 BC.
Yeah, about 15. They says Moses died at Mount Nebo about 1473 BCE, whatever that meant. Jesus was born in the autumn, not the winter, in BCE, which would be around 1,400 years after Moses was here, Jesus came.
What year in BCE?
It said 2. So a time difference of about 1,471 years.
Okay. Well,
But now, of course, we're going according to the statistics that they're telling us.
1,500. So, all right, 2,000. You can round it off to 2,000, Suleiman. Swamp land in Greek during the time of Jesus. Yeah, I ain't talking about Romans. Yeah, Romans ain't speak English. Romans didn't speak English. The Spaniards didn't speak English. They spoke Portuguese and all that.
And the Latins. And so all of those languages put together created English. When they migrated to America. Or the New World, as they called it. So
it's definitely saying 450 AD, 450 to around from Germany and Denmark.
That's where that English language came from, the Anglo-Saxons.
Germany and Denmark. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we out of here, man. Good night, everybody. That's crazy. But I'll let y'all know if we're gonna do tomorrow or Friday. Wait till Friday. But I'm interested in what y'all got for tomorrow. I'm gonna look up some videos myself too. Islam versus Christianity debate. Word up. I'm gonna look up some stuff myself, some videos and stuff myself to play. The Romans spoke Latin and Greek. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, about the teaching and religion was the same. You was right, Suleiman. It was close enough. It was close enough. Jesus cried on the cross to Allah to save him in Aramaic before he prayed to Allah, let this cup pass me. Peace and love. Peace and love. 2,000. Okay. Yeah. I didn't realize it was that long. It was that long apart. I'm excited for tomorrow. Should be a great show. So, Cross, you saying tomorrow, huh? We got one for tomorrow. Love you, love you, love you, my love. Stay safe. At Golden, I'm on my way. And if y'all don't know, they sisters. Word up. And those my sisters, been my sisters for a long time. Karina and TT. All right, bet. We out, Kurt. We gonna have that set up. I guess tomorrow, y'all, if y'all able. If not, we can wait till Friday. But I'll
be ready.
I'll see about tomorrow.
Look, I'll be ready just about any time because I like you tried to call me a Christian, but I just grew up in a Christian church. I know about the paganistic holidays.
So what are you?
I'm a spiritual person. I'm more about in tune with like when I say I'm an indigenous American, I'm more so in tune with my ancestors and who they were. One half of my ancestral came off of slave boats on my mother's side. My father's side was already here. So I'm not going to ever call myself black again, even though I do slip and say it because that's what has been programmed into our so-called education of mankind, that I'm black. I'm a black man, but I'm not a color code. Black represented race, class, not race, not heritage or nationality, because there's no country in this world called black something, or Negro. Where's the country of Negro? You know, so, you know, we accept what it is we have been ingrained with for most part. No, I'm not proud to be called black. Never have. Just like I didn't appreciate being called Negro or nigger. But as Jay-Z said to Oprah Winfrey, see what black people did, we took the power out of the word nigger and flipped it up on its head, and now we use it as a term of endearment. Hey, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My nigga. So now there's no more power in the word, but power is in the spell, lean. The spell. See, words was like spells. They ingrain in your thoughts what you think. A lot of people don't understand that on the spiritual side.
All right, and that's gonna take us out. Appreciate that.
What happened to Will? He fell asleep on you?
Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. We gonna get ready for that Christianity versus Islam debate, man. Y'all bring y'all facts. Oh yeah, we'll been left. All right, Kurt. Tomorrow. Well, we'll figure it out, y'all. But right now, everybody talking about tomorrow.
You know, I'm on call always. I'm free.
We're gonna keep it in the chat. We're gonna put it in the chat. We might be all right. All right. Yeah. Peace, everybody. All right, Kurt.
Peace.
Peace.
I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. What up? When I was a little boy, I put my hood on my back. All eyes on me and nobody cut me no slack. While bowling up and down, that cold money was all I thought. And daddy was selling drugs, so it made me say fuck sports. Him teaching me the game, felt like he was passing the torch. In front of projects, I jumped off the stoop, not a port. My OGs was my idols, not no Meech or Rick Ross. And remember, to be a boss, life was always the cause. I carry Christ on my back, that's why they call me the cross. And whenever shit was rough, I just hustle and stay my course. And every time I pull myself back on my feet, digging my cleats, every step I take, rip up the streets. A gun in a vest, some money and weed is all I need. When I hit the block, my mama started losing her sleep. To love a nigga like me is really not for the weak. I became a villain after that 100 bullets ate up my Uncle G. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that.